Hit that go live button.
Hit that go live button. That button.
Hit that go live button.
Hit that go live.
Go live button.
Hit that. Now mash up that blood clot go live.
Hit that go live button. Hit that go live button.
Oh my god. It's good to see you guys. How was y'all's trip?
Gotta get the Uzi shoulder.
It was pretty good. My mom got
We
married.
didn't go on a trip together to Mexico, just
We did
for
not.
the record, okay?
You guys went to the same place at the same time, but separately.
Went to the same country, but we were
in different
complete-
places.
Wait, where were you at again?
I was in
Querétaro?
Zihuatanejo, Guerrero.
Oh,
Yeah.
Guerrero? Oh, so we were right next to each other then.
Where were
I was
you?
in Oaxaca.
Whoa. That's fucking crazy.
He's lying. We went on vacation together. Just didn't invite you.
No. I don't go on vacation
Nah,
with people.
It's good to see you, boys.
Yeah, good to see you. How was the trip? I want to hear about Damo's trip first, because mine, there's not a lot to talk about. But
Yeah, Damo, hit us with an intro real quick, warm us up, and then let's hear about your Mexico trip.
What is
Yeah,
up,
Daddy.
everybody? Welcome back. It's been a minute, 3 weeks since the last Usual Tuesday podcast. Thank you so much for waiting, being patient. And look, we got a new little font. I don't know if this was here last time, but now we got a
that
new
was
font.
definitely there last time.
Well, from the last time it was new, and it's still new.
We're experimenting. It's still new. It's new.
But
It's newer.
Old
But-
new.
but now we're back. Putch looks good as ever. Cisco looks good as ever. And
Bro, you should see. I'm hairy as a motherfucker, bro.
does that mean you still look good?
I need to hit the barbershop. But I kind of like this mountain look. You know what I mean? I'm going for the mountain look
What does that mean?
because I was up in the mountains. You know what I mean?
Oh.
But we'll talk about that. You
No,
go first.
no shave.
In the
Mountain
mountains.
mountain
Just my
vibes.
mustache, bro. That shit was. You couldn't see my whole bottom. Like you couldn't see my whole top lip.
Some people like that. You know, I don't like that
Nah, G, that's just
because it feels weird on my top
I
lip.
didn't like it.
Okay,
I had to.
okay.
I had to. As soon as I got back, like the second day I was back, I was like, I gotta handle this.
But yeah, we about to chat. We about to chat for a little bit. Chat shit. We're gonna go over, everything that we're gonna go through. But how you guys doing?
Great. We want to hear about your fucking
Oh.
trip. What the
Well,
Oh, yeah, Mexico trip.
It was good. It was a long flight. First off, I haven't flown in a minute, and that was just long. It was like 7 hours total in the air. No, 5 hours total. Sorry, 5 hours total in the
I was
air.
about to say.
Yeah, my bad. 5 hours total in the air. 3-hour flight from Mexico City. No, sorry, 2-hour flight. No, sorry, 1-hour flight. Jesus, Mexico City to Guerrero. It was hot as fuck when I got there. That's first off. It's so fucking hot down there. It's like 80 degrees and 70 degrees, 75 degrees on like a cool night. I'm like, fuck, this sucks.
Bro, yeah, okay, go ahead. Yeah, the heat at night is what.
It's
kills
just, yeah, bro, it's humid. So it just feels like it's always on you and it's gross. I fucking hate weather like that. That's why I hate Florida. And I just hate weather like that, period. But was there for a week. It was cool because we had a pool, so we went to a real nice spot. So my mom went all out. This was for her wedding. She got like a spot that accommodated, hella people. We all, pitched in for it, but she found this spot, had like a pool, had its own areas. And then obviously in the daytime, we would go out and about to the shops, or we would go to like local spots because her husband had gone there for, a couple of years. He kind of grew up going there back and forth from the U.S. And so he knew the area. And so he would take us to these spots, restaurants that he knew, whatever. Food was mad good. Even went to like a really fancy spot that had like a crazy view of the whole city. It looked wild. Really nice restaurant. God, I miss the prices so much because I was like, it was me and my mom. And it was her birthday recently, and so I got her, a nice meal, a nice dinner, and it was like $30 between the both of us. I was like, this shit is nice, bro. My dollar be
Take me
stretched.
back. I can't even go to McDonald's without spending $30.
That ass was
Jeez,
like
no way.
I was like my dollar, Mr. Fantastic over here, bro, just stretching. I was like, thank God for that.
That George Washington looked good in other countries. I'm telling
He
you,
real
America,
flexible
baby.
out of this country. Real flexible. So it was just nice to be able
Oh,
to.
facts.
Bro, it was just nice to be able to, like, obviously it was her birthday. I wanted to treat her a little bit. It's just nice to see my bank account say 30 instead of like 90 over here in the States. But overall, really nice. Her husband has kids, and so I've been talking to my new, step siblings.
Step brother.
And yeah, we were chatting. One of them likes Fortnite, so we were chatting about that. I'm like, thank God I got an in with you, so like I don't have to work that hard. But with the girls, I'm like, I don't know, how to connect with you at all. We'll figure it out throughout the years, but yeah.
Don't get stuck in a dryer.
Yo, no. It's not funny when it's real.
Not the dryer.
But yeah, everything was really, really nice, super cool. The beaches were nice. Everything was cool. And then we got back, and I just wanted to be back in like cooler weather. Got back, had another week to myself. But then like at the very beginning of it, on like Tuesday, got sick. So I've been doing nothing but just being in bed, which fucking sucks. But here we are. God bless. Thank God to be back.
You took a whole extra week off of work and then got sick. I felt so bad. I was like, damn, this motherfucker not even gonna be like for his birthday too. He's gonna be sick.
Yeah, bro. My birthday. I thank God I got like I got better towards my birthday. But even on my birthday, like good enough to go out and do things. I had the energy for that. But I was with family, and they wanted to take shots, and I was like, bro, I'm not that good. I'm not that good right now. And it was a Super Bowl, so I was trying to eat like shit, but I couldn't do too much of that either because I wasn't at 100%. And I was like, bro, this blows. I wish I was at 100%. I would have gotten hammered on my birthday if I was at 100%. That shit would have been fun, and I would have gotten a clean haircut.
You would have got hammered because the Eagles won the Super Bowl.
I would have never gotten hammered for that. I do not care. But that was a good game. That was a good.
It was not a good game.
Ass whooping.
It was a good ass whooping.
That's what I meant,
bro. It was. We'll get to that.
It was crazy. That was a good game. But that was my time. That was my last 2 weeks.
My Mexico trip was the complete opposite of yours.
Yeah.
Like, no restaurants. It was. Oh, you see that chicken? That's what we're eating for dinner tonight.
Damn.
Like, I got sick within the first 2 days, and I knew I was gonna get sick because a lot of the times, we eat a lot of eggs there, and I don't eat eggs. And especially like that fresh out the chicken's ass onto the pan eggs, that shit, I was throwing up and shitting for fucking 2 whole days. And where we're at, it's the ranch, baby. It's the mountains. So ain't no running water. There's a toilet, but it goes straight into a hole outside. And we went hunting and just like, we're one with the earth. And I love it. There's no cell phone service out there. So like the couple times that like Damien hit me up while I was out there, and like they have Starlink for the whole town though. So it's like all the way at the bottom of the mountain, and the signal sucks ass. So if the wind blows the wrong way, the internet service goes with it.
Damn.
So I didn't have no internet service. And the times that I did, I would like send a couple text messages when I could. But other than that, for like the whole week, didn't talk to anybody, and I just enjoyed being the fuck away from everybody and everything.
That's nice. Yeah.
You know what I mean? The stars were absolutely beautiful. Fucking chicken started cock-a-doodle doodling at 3:45 in the fucking morning, and it drove me nuts. But it was just like, I didn't have to worry about shit, bro. I didn't have to worry about money. When I was in the city, because we were in the city for half a day, there was this lady that was selling tortas with tamales inside of it. I never heard of that shit before. Inside the tamale, it had mole oaxaqueño with chicken and that shit was 15 pesos, dog.
Oh shit, that's pretty good.
That's like 80 cents
Yeah, that's pretty cheap.
for a big ass torta like this big, bro. It was so fire. Like the food, of course, is good. I just at the beginning I was like, "Fuck, man, I miss my computer. I miss like being able to watch because I didn't have a TV.
Rivals.
Yeah, I didn't have a TV either, so like I was like falling asleep trying to watch my phone, the shows that I downloaded. But it's a 5-hour flight from TJ to Oaxaca City, and then a 6-hour car ride from the city to where my dad is from. So by the time I got to the town, I was already done watching the fucking shows that I downloaded. And because I didn't have any internet service, I couldn't download any more shows. So I watched the same fucking shows for 6 days.
Damn.
It drove me nuts. But other than that,
You're like
First world
reciting.
problems.
You're like reciting the shows back to yourself because you just know them verbatim now.
yeah, it was one of them was Ted Lasso season 3,
Okay. The
And I
whole
was like-
season?
the whole season.
Oh shit.
And then I started that show Ballers with O'Shea Jr.
Oh yeah. The Ice Cube
It's
son
on-
or whatever.
Yeah, it's on Apple TV. It's pretty good, the first season. But then I started watching the second season, and I'm like, nah, this is whack. But that's how it went. It was great. I love going back. I'm gonna go back again. Everybody, when people think that like I'm going to Mexico, they think I'm going to like party and like. But I posted some pictures on my Instagram just to kind of show what I was doing, and ain't shit close to partying out there, bro. Ain't no bitches. I mean, there's alcohol, but ain't no like dance clubs or anything like that. I'm literally on the mountain doing mountain shit, feeding animals, fucking killing
Escaping.
animals. It's just getting the fuck away, bro.
That's cool.
Living like how you're supposed to live. You know what I mean?
That's cool,
Mhm.
yeah.
Not slaving for $1.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I love it.
Sage
That's-
words from Save One, guys, here on the Usual Tuesday podcast. There you go.
Speaking of shows, though, real fast, Damien,
Sorry.
have you watched the latest episode of Severance?
I did, yes.
Are you
I'm all caught up.
Are you still like in it to win it?
I'm hyped, but like people were hyping this show up, not this show, sorry, this episode like it was like the best shit. And I was like, it was entertaining and it was cool,
It was good.
but I was like, this isn't like new to anybody, right? Like we all guessed she was who she was.
Yeah. Okay, I was gonna say I don't know. Wait, Corpse, are you watching the show?
No.
Oh my god, please!
Corpse, you gotta watch it. But wait, you can't watch it until Cisco watches one fucking episode of Last Airbender. I'm not gonna stay off this shit forever. I will say this until you watch the fucking show.
That's what I should have downloaded before I left, because then I would have been
Honestly.
forced to watch it.
You would have been, oh bro, you would have been done. You would have never heard me say that again.
Yeah,
Oh man!
no,
All right,
I don't do much with the shows like that. There's not a lot of new shows that catch my attention that way.
Severance, bro, is
Severance
so
is good.
good. You gotta watch it. I want you to watch it so bad. It's so good.
I agree with that.
There's only been like maybe one person that I've recommended that show to that was like, "This is whack. I can't watch it."
But I feel like they don't even give it a strong. I forgot who I was talking to, who they were like, it's just not like my thing, or I couldn't get into it, something like that. I'm like, you just gotta keep going because it's a good
I
show.
feel like the 3-episode rule applies. Like, by episode 3, if you're not into this show, then okay, then I get it. It's not a show for you. But it's kind of hard not to be into it by episode 3 because they're so good at the cliffhangers and
They do
just
well.
like it's just a very good show.
Yeah, I
Okay,
agree.
so before we get into new topics, the topics that everybody thinks that we're going to talk about, i.e. Super Bowl, the new Weekend album, Kendrick Lamar's fucking...
Hey, nobody wants to talk about the
performance.
Weekend album, by the way. Sorry.
I got a question for you guys. Because I saw this when I was in Mexico, and I was like, I need to ask these guys this question. Because it's interesting. My family had a bunch of different answers. So, if there was 1,000 grapes
Okay.
in front of you, and each one of those grapes that you ate, you got $50,000.
Jesus.
But one of the grapes will kill you.
Oh.
How many grapes are you eating?
Ooh.
And the money does not go to your family if you die. You can share the money with your family if you don't die while eating the grapes.
Are all of the
But if
grapes
you
the same
die-
color?
Every grape looks exactly the same.
Hmm.
There's no differentiator on which grape is the bad grape.
It's 1 in 1,000.
1 in 1,000.
Oh, fuck.
How many grapes you eating? Corpse is like, looks like he already has an answer, but he doesn't want to say it.
Like 7. Like 7. 7's like a good number. 7 or 8. You know.
I did do
I'm not
some.
pushing it. I don't need that much money. Why
I'm
run
like-
it? Why push my list? You know.
7 is a lot though. Like that's a lot of money.
Out of oh, I was about to say, but out of 1,000 grapes, that's nothing.
Yeah, but money wise, like 350,000.
350. Yeah, 350.
I said I would eat 10
I was about to say.
because 10 is like a 1% chance of me dying.
Yeah.
I'm doing some really quick math.
He's doing math. Look at how much math he's doing.
He's got to see his chances.
1 in 1,000. D.
No. That's
For
not what
50
I'm doing.
bands.
Oh, he's trying to figure out how much to make $1 million.
No. I would eat.
It's 20 to make $1 million, by the way.
No. Hold on. I'm just trying to think. What percentage in the market do I need in order to just live off the dividends?
But put it. So my cousin, my dad put it like this. He said, "What if the first one you eat is?"
Yeah.
Yeah. About 7. I'd go after 7. I'd get to 6 and start
Would you do
debating it.
7? Would you do 7 at one time, or would you go like 1, 2?
Yeah, no, I was just
All of them, yeah,
Oh, you don't know which one killed you, bro. It could have been the first. It could have been the 7.
Because
I
I don't
would
want to
do-
blame like the people I was thinking about. Like, okay, this money's
No,
going to them.
now
this money- I don't want to think about.
So I'd eat 10, because that's the mathematical.
Okay, that's how many I said too. 1%.
No. What? So this is the strat though. Do you get them all from one little bunch, or do you pick the individuals?
I feel like if you pick an
Oh,
individual,
shit.
bro, it's too much.
Bro, I'll
of
be
a
standing up.
chance.
I'll be like, fuck, and then I just have my eat them, bro. Can I wait? Once I have the 10, could I just make them into like grape juice?
No, you gotta eat the shit, bro.
Can I
Why
like
you-
blend them?
Nah,
Why? There's still the grapes. The volume
Nah,
of
you
grape
gotta
that I'm
eat 'em.
eating is still the same.
but you're now going from eating to drinking.
Because I can't
Are we
eat all
gonna
10.
agree that drinking is the same as eating?
Can I? But I can.
Ah,
Wait, 'cause I'm still
well,
consuming it.
It depends.
Because I'm still consuming it. If I have a burger and I blend the burger, did I not eat a burger?
Nah, you drank it.
I mean, sure, but the contents of
Wait,
the
hold on, because now I just thought about soup. Like soup, you don't. Are
Exactly.
you drinking soup when you,
You
eat it?
eat soup, huh?
You
no,
eat
you
soup.
eat the soup.
Yep.
You eat the soup.
Technically, though, if you want to get you still have stuff in the soup that you eat because they're
Ice
actual
cream.
bits. You eat ice cream.
Ice cream you eat.
Yeah, you do eat ice cream.
There's no way
Yeah.
you're gonna tell me that you're drinking ice cream.
No, they call that a
Technically,
smoothie.
you melt it
That's
in
a
your mouth. and
milkshake. That's different.
You do drink a milkshake, but you do also drink a smoothie. You don't eat a smoothie.
Yeah, but smoothie's not ice cream.
But technically,
Smoothie is made with
smoothies-
ice cream.
But smoothies will like have chunks of ice that you chew on, while ice cream you don't chew on anything.
You don't drink the soup. You eat the soup. Okay. I
You
don't
do
care
eat
what
the
guys
soup,
fucking-
yes.
I don't care what you guys fucking.
Oh, but
say.
how do you differentiate that? Because that's a liquid. Liquid you drink. You don't eat liquid.
I would eat
You
10
don't say,
grapes.
"Hey, give me that grape juice. I want to eat it."
No, yeah.
Huh.
And smoothies you would drink too. Although you do chew on smoothies sometimes because of the ice.
Yes, and boba.
And,
This is not the
but
direction.
well,
I
boba
thought
is
we were
like
going.
boba. You're actually chewing on the boba.
Yeah, you eat the boba.
Yeah, you're eating the boba. You're not eating milk tea. You're drinking milk tea.
Drink the milk tea. You eat,
Eat
the boba.
But I would have 10
But
grapes.
then, what if you say, "Let's go get some boba to drink"? You can't say that.
Let's go get.
I want to
boba.
drink a boba. People say that. I
Let's go
want to drink a
drink-
boba.
I want to get
But
boba.
boba is the
Boba.
balls, right?
Yeah.
Yes, my balls.
Hello.
In your mouth.
Yes.
Yeah,
Alright,
but
so
you
10, 10, 7.
7? Only 7? You're already eating 7. Might as well just make it an even Steven number.
That's what he said.
7.
At 7, would you be like,
Nope.
Like, let's say,
$350,000 is so much money.
but once
It's
you're
actually not that much money if you really think about it.
Okay.
It's not that much money. It's a
No,
it's
it's not.
a
It's
good
not.
amount of money, but it's not a lot.
it's not a lot. Of money.
How
What could you
many
do with
years?
$350,000?
Hold on. How many years?
You do a lot.
How many years is 100,000 days?
I have no idea.
Quite a bit because there's only 365 days in a year.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want me to figure it out?
Hold on, I want to see where you're going with this. But let me do
Let's
the math
pull up
for
an
you.
exact number.
100,000 divided by
I bet you
365
got it.
is 273 years. 274 if you round up.
So that's more than a lifetime. That's 2 lifetimes.
Okay. Right. So
Two
even if I just-
lifetimes. That's like 4 lifetimes for some people.
I mean, but lifetime, like, then, no, come on. You know what I mean? If you're,
Bro, so if you think about it, just
70 is the
100
average age that people live.
that's the expected.
So it's expected. So that's 4 lifetimes.
So think about it,
That's-
right? So 200 and whatever years, right? So if I spent $100 a day, I would not run out of money for like 20 some odd years,
Corpse. In what
Wait,
world?
say that
do
one
we
more.
live
Wait,
in?
wait. Say that one more time.
right? Because if I spent if I spent $1 for 100,000 days, right? It's 200 and some odd years, right?
No. That math is completely wrong. $100 for 100,000 days?
Oh, he
No,
said
no,
if
no,
he,
no,
said,
like-
he said if he spent $1 every day.
A
Oh,
dollar.
a dollar. A
Yeah,
dollar.
that's what that math was right now. A
Yeah,
dollar.
Oh,
yeah,
I thought you
yeah.
said $100.
Right?
I
No,
was like, that's like $10 million.
$100. No, $100, right? You bring that down. No. What was it? Yeah,
It's
$100.
$100 for a year. For the year, it's basically what you would spend.
Yeah. So it's like what the fuck? Like what am I really going to be spending $100 a fucking day on, bro? Living the life I live right now.
Wait, that would sustain you for
course.
10 years. If you're spending only $100, right?
Yeah, like let's say like just
How
yeah,
would it
so
sustain you?
it's 10 years, 10 years.
No,
It's
it's
10.
1 year.
No, that's only 300. That's 30,000 some dollars for 1 year.
Oh, it's 3. Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. You're right.
10 years. Okay.
Wait.
So I was like a year.
In what world do we live in where you could only spend $100 a day?
I don't spend $100 a day right now.
But
Do you know how easy it is to spend $100 in a day?
It is.
You got to put gas in the car. You got to feed yourself 3 times. You got to feed Elijah 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
You got to buy clothes. You got to buy shit paper.
Mm-hmm.
Like
shit, people.
$100 goes by so fucking fast. It's not even funny. How much does it cost to fill up your car right now?
Like 40 some bucks, $50.
Just
40. Okay, so $40 and 2 meals, and you've already spent 100.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way you're living off of $100.
That versus the risk though of eating something that's going to kill me is fine. That's fine. I'll take the leisure.
But
for
yeah,
you.
he's also not saying that he's gonna quit. Which, by the way, I wouldn't quit either. I was just
Yeah, I would- yeah, it's
mathematically
not like quit
figuring
the-
out like if I
So
were to
you're
get
saying-
this money, put it in the stock market, and then
Okay,
get the revenue of that, and just throw that into savings, and then just build
So
it
it's
up.
just extra dough, is what you're saying.
It's just extra dough. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna quit. I'm not
yeah.
gonna. Yeah.
Versus the 1 out of 1,000 chance that I might pull a poisonous grape out. Yeah, fuck that. No way. I'm not going for life-changing money because this is literally a
What if
life.
they let you do? Okay, so here, let me throw a new wrench in the sink. What if they let you do it every year on the same day?
Oh shit.
No,
So
I'm not
every
getting like that.
February 11th, every February 11th. Hey, last year you had the opportunity to do this. You can do it again this year.
Yeah, no, thank you.
What if the denomination of money went up every single year?
Because
No,
the
thank you.
odds of it, I think, would grow higher, right?
Exponentially. Yeah. Every time you touch it.
What I mean, it wouldn't go
Because
it would be 2 to 2,000. It's still 0.01%.
Well, but okay. So the
Or
amount of
0.1%,
grapes
I
are
mean.
the same, but also, I'm not gonna lie.
the amount of
at-
grape is the same. It's still 1 to 1,000.
but at
But the next year it goes to like 60,000 a grape.
nah, I just wait. I just wait until it like grows even more. Because if it's gonna keep growing, then I'm like, I'll just have 1 grape, and it'll be
So
like
what,
100.
when would you wait for it to get to? What amount of grapes for it to get to?
Billions.
Well, no, but if it only goes up $10,000 every year,
There's only so much time you have. Yeah.
yeah.
100 bands of grape.
Because in 10
Okay,
years
100
it'll
bands
go.
are great. But once it gets to 100, now once it gets to every denomination of 50,000, another grape gets added.
That could kill me, or is it like
Yeah. So once you get to 100,000, now there's 2 grapes out of 1,000.
Oh nah, I'm not doing that shit.
One more grape,
Yeah, because now it's just gonna get heavier. That
but it's for every
the
50,000.
toll.
So then at 150,000, but you probably wouldn't even make it. That would be 10 year. Yeah, 10 years.
No, thank you. Nope.
Nah, but I'm not gonna lie. After pause on this, swallowing 10.
My boy.
But wait, let me tell you something. After the 10th grape, I'll be sitting there like, I survived
One more wouldn't
10,
hurt.
bro. I survived 10. I was
One
like, oh
more.
shit. Nah, and then I pray and probably take an 11th. I'd probably take an 11th. I'm not gonna lie. Horrible mentality. Don't do that. But yeah, probably.
That would be hilarious. That would be. See, that was a good one. I'm glad I brought that up because I really wanted to see what you guys were gonna say.
Would you
Really wanted to see
would you guys choose? I would choose fast, right? Would you choose fast or slow? Like scared, or just like you want to get it? Like
Nope,
if I'm gonna die,
just
just
chopping it down.
I'd probably pause, my boy, but I'd probably swallow whole. Just saying.
yo. That's actually not
Whoa.
a bad idea. But that means you're going one at a
Whoa.
time. Pause.
True. All right, let's get on to the topic.
I hope you guys would go one at a time. That's kind of crazy.
Go a little game.
No,
All
because
right.
you gotta take all 10. Pause. No. I just mean like you gotta chew all 10 grapes. That's all.
Yeah, I'd probably chew. Chew and swallow.
Pause.
So okay, so Weekend album. Pudge, have you listened to it?
No. The Weeknd's garbage to me.
Do not like the weekend.
Shut
Boo.
you-
Yeah,
hold
they
on.
got
First of
to.
all, you shut the fuck up. You listened to like 4 songs and didn't like the shit.
I just don't like the
Yes,
weekend's
fine.
vibe.
Let me just say something. Let me tell you something. As somebody that has been listening to The Weeknd for as long as I've been listening to Drake, this is the second greatest piece of work he's ever put out in the time since 2009.
Oh, wow.
From 2009 to now, this is the second greatest body of work that he has ever put out. Ever. It is immaculate. There is not one single song on the album that I will skip. It's that good.
There's no convincing me that they're good. There's no convincing me that there's any of their
Why-
music that's worth sitting down and listening
Just
to.
listen to it. I mean, that you got to give it a try, I would say. No?
I've been giving it a try for a while.
It's
I'll
really
listen to
good.
this.
I'll try
Okay.
to pop it on. Maybe.
I'll
I just don't
try,
like
dude.
I just don't like his songs. Like, even the songs that I think are like popular, I don't really care for.
It's good. Maybe it's just because I'm an ex-addict, I guess, and this motherfucker talking about drugs and fucking women and staying up till late. I guess I can just relate to his music, not the fucking women part, but you know what I mean.
As a fellow ex-addict, there's just never been a time, even in my addiction, where I was like, yo, put on that Weeknd song.
Oh, I have. I have many a plenty of times. I'm
Never,
like, we about to
never.
get high, we about to get faded as fuck. Like, I'm about to bump out to this motherfucker. That's the same way I felt about Kid Cudi.
What was
Like,
that
we're
shit?
gonna Rage.
Often, bitch, I do this often. That was it. That's as far as the Weeknd I get, dog. That's just never, just no bueno.
Sorry.
All good.
Safe side. It's all right, bro.
Nah, it's all good. I just really like this. I have been every time I put my headphones on to listen to it, I just get this like. You guys ever get this feeling of like an aura around you when you're listening to certain types of music?
Yeah.
And like
Absolutely.
sometimes it's really dark and sometimes it's really light. Like I get that roller coaster of auras when I listen to this album.
You feel like you're in a deprivation tank. You're like,
It's amazing.
yeah, some artists can just do that, bro. I get it.
Love it.
It's
Some
satanic
artists can do it
brainwash.
for some people.
Yeah, true. Some artists will do
Would
it
you
for
say,
some
Corpse?
I said a satanic brainwash.
All right, so let's talk about the main thing. That's the main thing.
Say
Who
Drake.
won the fucking Super Bowl?
Oh, We're talking about the halftime show.
We'll talk about that in a second.
Oh, okay.
But the Eagles listen, I called Damien. I was pretty drunk. I haven't been drinking, so I got drunk really fucking fast on Super Bowl. I cut my hand open and shit because I like smacked the wall as I was like cheering, like yeah. And the stucco got me on the outside. But I got to watch the Super Bowl with my mom, Peanut, and 2 of my friends, and we were just chilling, bro. Luckily, my boy Carlos and his girlfriend invited us over to host for us, and I thought it was not a good game. I mean, I was very, very happy that my team dominated the way that they did, but I expected a lot more from that Kansas City team and Mahomes. And the fact that we did not allow them to do anything was absolutely amazing. It was like 24-0 at one point.
Yeah, halftime.
Before the half.
Oh, I thought
at
at
half.
half it was like 24-0. That shit was crazy.
The only reason that they scored however many 22 points was because we put our fucking backups in.
Mm-hmm.
Like out in the fourth quarter, we were just like, fuck it, we won, so might as well just let the backups play.
Yeah, it was like 8 minutes. It was like 8 minutes left, and the backups were in.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
You know, you hate to see it, right? Some of these guys, you always think. Well, for me, I think about some of the dudes. It's like this was their last year, you know, and they got to the game and they done got their fucking ass whooped. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, like this is how it ends, you know. But then you feel good, bro. These dudes, I know some of those dudes, the rookies on the team and shit, first year in the league, bro.
Bro, imagine it being your birthday, first and foremost. You're one of the white guys as a cornerback, and typically your race in that position doesn't do very well. It's your rookie year and you're in the Super Bowl and you get a fucking pick 6 off Patrick Mahomes. Like, you can't write it any better than that. On your
bro, you know what I was
birthday?
telling them too? I was like, Patrick, they go, Patrick Mahomes, 29 years old, right? I was like, damn, Patrick Mahomes is 29 years old. I was like, you want to know what I was doing at 29 years old? They're like, what's that? I was like, watching Patrick Mahomes play in a fucking Super Bowl, bro. This is like, what the fuck is this?
That motherfucker's worth almost like $700 and something million.
At 29 years old, bro. And I mean, got
bro.
rings. And now he's getting a loser's ring. And I mean, that's cool too. Like, you know, but he's got 2 of them. He's got a few of his own and well decorated already at a young age. But yeah,
he's on his way to serve. If he would have won this one, I would say that he was on his way to surpass Tom Brady. But now he'll be 5 to 6 rings he'll get in his career.
What's like the average career lifespan of like any football player, or does it change depending on your position?
It varies.
Yeah, it's pretty hard.
Quarterback have the longest tenure though. Tom Brady played till he was 41.
Yeah,
sorry. No. Yeah, was it 41? I know Aaron Rodgers is 41, and Peyton Manning played for a long time too. Yeah. Ben Roethlisberger played for a long time. He's like 37 now, I think 36.
Bro, we say these ages and they sound, because we're talking about like sports, they sound old. Like, oh, you're getting up there, like 20, like not 29 maybe, but you say like 41. I believe you also said 37. Mm-hmm. That just sounds like, in sports terms, it's crazy to think that like, oh, you're kind of like older. And then think about like, oh, they're like not playing anymore, they're retired. You're like, you have the rest of your fucking life. Like, what are you gonna do, bro? You have all these millions of dollars.
Yeah, like Saquon just turned 28 or 29.
Yep, 28 years old, bro.
And they said that he was too old to be a running back.
That's
and
crazy.
Bro, he's had the best running back season of almost anybody. Like, he's in the top 10 running backs now of all time.
Yeah.
In his 29th year. And this is his 6th or 7th year playing the sport.
Mm-hmm.
And all it took was for him to go to a different team, for him to fucking do something crazy. I mean, this is why you never get married, because all it takes is a better woman to bring out the best in you.
How did this just turn?
I'm just playing. I'm saying. All right, so let's hear what were your guys' thoughts on the halftime show? Because social media is all over the place with it.
So
some people
diverse.
really hated it. Some people really loved it. Some people thought it was
Divisive.
horrible.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
I thought it was
It was
great.
cool.
Some people thought it was too political. I thought it was just the right amount of everything.
Yeah. I thought it was. It's still called to the beef. It still kept the integrity of not going overboard. I feel like called to a lot of like good artistic like points that I think was nice, was cool. Yeah, I thought it was really good. It was simple. It wasn't like overly crazy. I thought it was good.
I think it's dope that Concrete and Kita were dancers.
Yes, there was a lot of the homies that was out there. A lot of them. I thought it was good. I like. Yeah, I mean the homies is out there, right? Like shout out Neptune, Concrete, right? Shout out Landmine, all these people who are out there. I don't get where people are seeing this whole like, oh, see, it has all this meaning. It's like, dude, no, like, stop. Like, it's just knock it off.
I mean, it did though. It had a lot of fucking meaning in
It
it.
have a lot of meaning, yeah.
The whole Uncle Sam play, telling him that he was fucking doing too much and being too ghetto. Like that was what he said, not word for word, but he was like something about being too ghetto. Like that has a lot to do with it. The American flag in the background when he's fucking, singing and shit. Like
I get that. I get that, right? And my biggest thing is like everyone is gonna talk about Not Like Us, right? About the performance, the fact that he said Drake's name, all that shit. But is that like, to me, it's like, oh, it's got all this hidden meanings and all this shit. It's like, yeah, you know what the hidden meaning is to me? Like, the hidden meaning is a guy like Kendrick Lamar who's known for very, very prolific, like, lyrical abilities and like thought-provoking raps. Like, this is the one that we're choosing like to shine that light on. Like this, like, of course, it was a banger track.
You don't think that the beef had anything to do with him performing at the Super Bowl?
Absolutely.
Okay, I was about to say
I-
if it wasn't for that beef, if it wasn't for
He
the
wouldn't
beef,
have been there.
Kendrick wouldn't have been performing.
But he
wouldn't
played
have
it. He played his hand. He played his hand well. You know
as
what
big
I mean?
as the what? As big as the what?
What?
As big
Yeah.
as
Big
the
as the
Super
what?
Bowl. But
Bro, and then this.
But imagine like
When
he
he
played his hand hella well. He knew I don't know if he knew exactly what could have come of this, but he knew his market value was going to go way up if this went well for him. In the beginning of the beef, right?
I
And he's
low key
like,
kind of feel bad for Drake too.
yeah,
man.
bro, you got fucked.
Bro, when I was so in tune to the fucking show, right? Because I was like, there's no way he plays Not Like Us. Like he'll play the beat or something. And then when he was like kind of teasing at it and he said, I want to play their favorite song, but I know they love to sue. I lost it, bro. I was like, ah! But my mom didn't understand. So I was like, hold on.
You got to do
I'll
the
explain it
lore.
to you. But I was like, I'll explain it to you. But after I finished watching this, and then he played it, bro. And I was like, there's no way he says his name. There's no way he says his name. There's no way he calls him a pedophile. And there's no way that he says the A minor line.
All of it.
He said,
You got the chat.
hey, Drake, or say Drake. And the smile, I was like, this is over. Drake has now officially lost any trying to come back and have beef with Kendrick.
For real, no
It's
round twos.
impossible. There's no round two. After that, bro, that is the meme of the year.
Yeah.
Him saying "Say Drake" and smiling at the camera like that is the fucking meme of the year.
Well, the real issue too, like, see now, there's gonna be issues. There's gonna be issues in the streets. There's gonna be issues.
Sure, but now if Drake tries to sue, now he's gonna look like the biggest bitch of all time.
Mm-hmm.
No, he already does because
And
he
I
is trying to
love
sue.
Drake.
He is trying to sue.
And Drake is dropping an album on Friday. And I'm
Yep.
excited for it. But don't try and throw shots at this motherfucker.
Your man
If you
got
wanna
cooked.
if you want to throw shots at the other people, you want to throw shots at The Weeknd, you want to throw shots at Future, you want to throw shots at Metro Boomin, by all means. But don't say K Dot's name.
Metro
anymore.
Boomin ain't
Yeah,
even
bro.
a rapper.
I'm
Yeah,
just
bro.
saying. I'm just saying. He put together a whole album of Drake disses, so he can still get dissed. You know what I
Drake
mean?
will forever
Oh, but
mention him.
overall, I think the performance was good. I think it was edgy. I think it was, if you just take it for the soul of what it was, seeing Samuel L. Jackson pop up doing the Uncle Sam, Red, White, and Blue, all that was fucking good. I like that. Um, the dancing portion of it to me wasn't the best, right? I feel like there was a lot of focus on Kendrick, right?
Oh, and then the Serena Williams thing, bro. Like
See walking out there, yeah. You know
you
what's
got Drake's
crazy?
ex-girlfriend dancing in the Super Bowl
See
with this
walking.
guy.
To C
You wanna know what's crazy?
minor, that's crazy.
I think they have a sister who got killed by a Crip or some shit
I'd
like that.
seen something about that, and like that people were reaming her for like, bro, how you gonna
Be out here doing all
yeah,
that.
yeah, doing all this
Yeah.
shit when like your sister.
Cause that paycheck must have been nice.
Well, you know the other story behind it, right? She won a tennis match and did that, and then got fined for it.
For
And that's why
dancing?
she was like, she did the sea walk
Oh, I got
at
you.
like Wimbledon or some shit like that, bro.
That's
Like
funny.
some prestigious ass tennis tournament, and she got fined for it. And that's why they were like, Kendrick was like, let me wrap this whole thing up. Let's bring you back to the hood, from where you're from, Compton. Let's fucking have you sea walking because you got fucking fined for it. Oh, and guess what? You dated Drake? Oh yeah. Checkmate, bitch.
I forgot about that, but maybe I didn't. Maybe you should be on camera for a second. Yeah.
Checkmate, motherfucker.
Yeah,
See,
bro.
when people move like that, when people checkmate each other like that, and then don't have to say anything about it and let everybody else figure shit out, I love that shit. I fucking love that shit.
Yeah. I don't know if Kendrick does this intentionally or if it's just a byproduct of him not necessarily liking being on social media and like chatting about shit like Drake does. Kendrick does like a great job of like leaving shit on the table and then dipping out. And then you get to eat it all up and be like, well, how was this even composed? And what does this mean? And like, he'll never say shit about anything. Like, y'all can figure it out or come to your own
Yeah, like maybe
conclusion.
I tried to put it out that way for a reason. Maybe I did it.
Yeah, and then
Maybe I
in the
just
booth, he's
let
like,
it be so broad.
yeah, in the booth, he's like, I don't know, bro. It sounded cool. Like, he's like, I don't know.
Like I took a shot of tequila to kill ya.
And he's like,
Off
shot it to, but then the 49 caliber, oh shit. And then he's like, yeah, bro. I mean, I guess.
Yeah, hey, my music is for you to interpret.
Head ass.
Yeah, he does it. He does a great job of that shit.
Oh shit, that's fucking funny as fuck. Yeah, but it was good. It was good. Overall, man, let me just say this. This year is going good, bro, so far. It is. I'm very happy with how the year has been so far. Think about it like this. We've had amazing podcasts over this beginning of this year. We've had no like
3, I think.
yeah,
right?
but we've had no like slack in our podcast. I'm just speaking freely now.
Okay, so sorry, go.
We've had no slack in our podcast. Like I feel like we've been on point with every single show that we've done. That's one. I went on a trip and got to hang out with my family and got to refresh. The Eagles won the fucking Super Bowl. I got a classic ass Weekend album. Drake is about to drop on Friday. Another artist I like named They is about to drop on Friday. I got to see SZA's fine ass during the halftime show. And I got a new job working from home.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck? Like, what the fuck else could be going? You know what I mean? What the fuck else could I ask for?
That's good shit.
Pussy? Some more money? Sure, but that all comes with time. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry. Yeah. No, that's true. It's been good.
I'm enjoying my year so far.
Has
Fuck
been
'em. Fuck them. That's what the fuck I have to say. Fuck them.
I enjoy you enjoying yourself this year.
Thank you. Or anybody that wants to come around and bring some bad energy around me, I got something for that ass.
people's elbow.
Elbow, dickhead.
Oh my god, dude! I know they're partying it up in Philadelphia right now. I know those bars are fucking cracking,
I
bro.
want to go to the parade so fucking bad.
When is the last time they won a Super Bowl?
2017 or 8. It was the 2017 season, but we won in February 4, 2018.
Okay.
So we won 20 February 9th, 2025. February 4th, 2018.
Nice. I didn't know it was usually. Well, I guess that makes sense. I didn't know it was usually on February. In February that the Super Bowl happens.
Super Bowl is always in February, my guy.
That's pretty cool.
Or there was even a time I know it was like late January.
That was before they added extra games.
Yeah, because I want to say the Tampa Bay Raiders Super Bowl was late January.
Yeah, it was probably like the 29th or the 30th.
I want to, something like that. Like, the 28th, something like that. That's Googleable.
Googleable. Give it a goog.
I'm about to right now. Hold on. What date do you say, Cisco? I say 28th.
Yeah, I say the 29th. Raiders in Tampa Bay, huh?
Raiders first. Tampa Bay Super Bowl. I'm gonna say 28th.
I lost my glasses.
That was another smackdown of a fucking football game. January 26th.
Oh, we were both wrong. It was earlier.
Yeah.
January 26th. Yeah, I mean that's late, right? Late January.
Yeah.
But that was when there was only 16 games. Now there's 18 weeks.
Yeah. It was 17 games, right?
Got a lot of energy. I've seen a lot of people trying to speculate how Drake is feeling about the whole performance and how
he's on tour right now. He don't give a fuck. He's on tour.
I don't know. Like two of those statements, both of them can't be true. He's on tour, very true. He don't give a fuck cannot be true at all. That cannot be true, bro. Any social media he opens, there's hella mentions.
His tour's not selling.
Bro, when you have what.
They seem packed. They seem pretty packed.
When you have that much money, I could give a fuck what somebody's gonna say about me. Matter of fact, I don't even have money right now, and I could give a fuck about what somebody has to say about me.
Allegedly, there was 2 shows though he had to move the dates because they didn't sell enough seats.
You gotta take your losses. Take your losses.
You gotta take your losses, but he's not. It feels like he doesn't take losses well. And also, we don't know how rich he actually is. I mean, he's
pretty fucking rich.
His deal was what, $400 million?
A whole lot of money.
That was just one deal. That's not including his last 15 fucking years of how many albums he's sold, how many tours he's gone on. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever seen this man's house in Canada? That he built from the ground up?
Canadian buckos.
Yeah, bro, but Canadian bucks are like what? Like 6 cents on the dollar? No shot.
It's equivalent.
Bro. Those guys
are not squid there, bruv.
Look it up.
Those guys are not developed like us, okay? They're about to be our 51st state.
They not like us. Whoa.
I like that one full circle right there. I like that shit right there.
Oh my god, I am
Canadian dollar.
I'm stimming. He's like
US.
Yeah, that's all like buckos.
It's actually 70 cents to our 70 cents to the $1 Canadian dollar.
You broke ass, bummy ass boys, y'all ain't like us, motherfuckers out here in the USA. You hear me?
That's pretty much equivalent, bro.
No, the fuck it's not.
Bro.
What are you, Canadian?
Pretty much equivalent. Anyways, have you ever seen his crib?
Basically, I can go over there and for the price of rent get a mansion, is what I'm saying.
No, the fuck you could.
Yes, I can, bro.
Google his crib.
I spent their whole rent on some shoes, okay?
Gang.
Bro, there's hella Jordans coming out this year that you need to hop on.
Fuck no, bro. I'm off shoes. I need to get some shoes, but I'm not on like shoes like that anymore.
The Jordan ones that are coming out on the 28th.
Tell me what they are. What are they called? What are they called? Jordan.
The Union. Look up the Union LA ones.
Union LA ones. It was my birthday recently. If y'all want to call
Hey,
me,
and happy
one of
birthday, brother.
these.
I can't remember if I told you happy birthday, so I want to make sure I say happy birthday.
You did it, and
Everybody
that did
watching,
hurt. That did hurt.
I'm sorry.
They hit him
It's
right
not okay.
here, dog.
I'm sorry, but happy birthday. I
Thank
can't.
you,
I
thank
couldn't
you.
remember if I did tell you.
Can we get a happy birthday in the chat?
I
Happy
appreciate
birthday in
y'all.
the chat for Zero.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate y'all. Somebody, I
Is
was
that-
playing Fortnite with my cousin, and he was like, "Oh, I'm playing ranked with some of my friends." I was like, "All right, like let's run it, whatever. Well, I'll play." And we were chatting, whatever, and they were like, "Hey, yo, how old are you?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm about to be 26." They were like, "Damn, unk," and I was like, "Oh, whoa."
Hey,
And they're like, bro's pushing 30. I was like, yo, relax. The fuck's going on, bro?
You're over the hump. You're over that hump now, baby.
Nah,
tell
nah,
them watch
nah,
their
nah.
mouth.
Hey, watch your show.
You ain't
Call your
25
mom,
no
bro.
more.
Tell them I'll see you at 30.
These shoes
Shit,
are
by
cool
the
though.
time-
These shoes are cool.
Yeah, those are dope. Yeah, you didn't look up Drake's crib, did you?
No, let me check it out. Oh, by the way,
Just
everybody in
type
chat,
in
this
Drake
is what the shoe is.
Toronto home.
We've all seen his house in Calabasas.
Drake.
That was a badass crib too.
Yeah, that's nice.
I liked it.
Home.
Yeah, if I have the dough, I'm getting those Jordans because I've been wanting those.
Wait, I
for
feel
a
like this takes me to
minute.
Drake's lavish Toronto.
Get it with a minute.
I thought this was the one in
a hot
LA.
second.
Or not LA. I thought this was the one in Calabasas.
No, the one in Calabasas is like old and run down. His
Damn.
spot in Toronto that he made, he built that from the ground up, bro.
Ground up, ground up.
Everything. Yeah, that thing is fucking wild. What's it with you singing, bro? This man was singing in the green room. About to hit that live button. What was it? How?
But I'm smushed up love clot, boy. Be a
Wait,
be
hold
a
on.
mush
I'm
that
trying
button up blood clot.
This man is on a sick one tonight, bro.
I know he's on one.
Oh,
I'm trying to bring it up for
I'm
the
too
chat.
sober for this shit.
Yeah, no, you guys gotta.
This is how I
bro,
feel.
come on.
I'm always sober. This is house
Too
chat.
sober for this
Listen,
shit.
guys, don't be fooled, okay? Like I said, one month rent, I'm buying that shit. That ass. Drake, hit me up if you want some dough if you're struggling out there, okay?
Drake hit
Yeah,
me
for
up
that
is
L, dude.
crazy.
with this steak deal. Or what is it called? Steak? Isn't that what it's called?
Yeah.
That gambling site?
Yeah.
Nah, he's probably getting
Oh,
hella
and he has
cheddar.
to deal with steak.
Yeah. Nah, he's probably flush with cash. He could probably buy me, okay? I'm just kidding.
He got that steak, but he don't want that beef.
Oh!
Damn, I
That
just
could
thought
be
about
that could be a bar.
That was a bar.
That could be a
You
bar.
like that?
That was
Hey.
a bar.
Give me credits. But that's free.
Yo,
for you.
Kendrick, if you need a ghostwriter, I got corpse right
I
here.
got you,
Yo,
baby.
Dot, I got you. What's
Yo,
going on
Metro.
what's going on with Yeezy, bro? What's going on with Mr. Yee or whatever the fuck his new name is?
Oh,
I
dude,
believe
he
that
went
man
ballistic.
that man is a marketing genius.
No,
He's about to
bro.
drop a new album.
No, he
Yo.
is, but no.
He's about to drop a new album.
He's about to drop it out.
Hey, let me just show up at the fucking most prestigious awards with my fucking wife's whole naked body out, and then she becomes the number one most googed person.
Oh my god, that shit was classic.
And then he was like talking about like I love the Nazis, I love Hitler on Twitter or something
Whoa,
like that.
whoa. We don't say those type of things on this podcast.
Kanye said this.
okay?
Kanye said this.
Allegedly,
Kanye said
said
this.
Allegedly,
Okay.
Kanye said it.
Whoa.
I forgot I couldn't talk freely in this country. Oh my god.
I'm just saying, let's just be careful. That was clippable as fuck.
You could talk
dude.
freely, dog, but
That
they come
was-
with consequences.
That was a clippable statement as fuck, and I've said some crazy shit on
No,
here.
but yeah, he was
Whoa,
on some
He was
wild
saying,
shit.
He was saying all types of shit. He was saying all types of shit. That shit was fucking.
Does anybody
Oh,
listen to
hilarious.
Bully?
Yeah, sure.
I didn't even know this album came out.
What are you talking about?
Bully? Is this an album or is this a song? Bully? I don't know.
By
By
who?
Ye?
Yeah, by Kanye.
The last project he came out with was Vultures.
Yeah, it was Vultures.
Is Bully like an album that's gonna come out? I don't know. It came up on Google, so I'm like, oh, I didn't even know he dropped this because it's
don't know,
naming a
but
bunch
he's
of
dropping-
albums.
He's dropping something new. He has to be
That
because
Bro, I cannot believe he's on platform still. I'm not gonna lie.
why? But Elon Musk unfollowed him apparently or some shit like that.
Elon
So he's
Musk
like,
is unfollowing everybody, bro. He's fucking weird.
he's in fear. Kanye's in fear that his time on Twitter might be coming to a swift end.
What does that mean?
Was that a
I
double
mean, they
entendre
can't
right
ban
there?
it. If Elon bans him though, like that would be like backwards from the whole reason that he's bought the platform, right?
I mean,
Yeah.
why did he buy the
At this
platform?
point, he can't. At this point, he can't ban him.
Are his
Right.
tweets still
In,
on there?
I
Have you
think
checked?
so. I think they're still on there.
I think until he truly, like, he would have to say the words, and I don't even want to say that type of shit right about, you know what I'm saying, about, you know, you know, right,
I have no idea what
What
you're
the fuck
talking
is, what the
about.
fuck is Kanye West's name on Twitter?
Is it yet?
I think it's yeah.
He's not even on Twitter
No,
unless
he
he
is.
blocked me.
He blocked you. Imagine.
Would you hit him up or what? Be like, yo, yay, what's cracking? I got this mixtape, dog.
Well, he didn't like some shit I said to him last time. He's not even on Twitter,
No, he is.
bro. Okay,
Oh.
he must
He
have me
was.
blocked then.
Wait, hold on. I'm tripping. Oh, he deleted his Twitter, I think. No, yeah, I think he deleted it.
Hold on, I'm looking it up on my right now, dude. But are you googling that right now, Demo?
I'm on Twitter currently.
Oh shit, yeah.
I mean
can't
X.
find it.
Sorry. It's dog shit ass platform.
Whoa.
Damn, Soldier Boy said you a bitch, Drake. Damn, fucking hell. What the fuck? For no reason.
Let's just put it like this.
Yo,
I
that
don't
came.
condone very much things that Kanye says, but he be saying some funny ass shit, bro.
He's fucking funny, bro.
Like, let's fucking be real. The man.
No, that wasn't Drake. That was Soldier Boy. No, that wasn't Kanye. Sorry, that was Soldier Boy.
No, I know, but
That's-
who
Oh,
tweeted
sorry.
that?
Soldier Boy.
Oh, Soldier Boy said, "Hey, Drake." Soldier Boy says you're. That's another one.
No,
that's fucking
Soldier
hilarious,
Boy said he tweeted you a bitch and added Drake
bro. Oh, was it
on
recent?
February 9th on the day of the Super Bowl.
Drake.
Jesus.
Have you ever watched some of Soldier Boy's like interviews,
Yes, they're
I
fucking golden.
have no idea.
bro?
about
They're
Soulja
fucking.
Boy.
They're hilarious. He's like, I was the first. I mean, he really was the first YouTube rapper, but he'd be like, I was the first to do this. I was the first. He was like, I'm the first rapper to ever have my own handheld device. And it's like a knockoff Game Boy.
I
bro. It's
heard
fucking-
about this handheld though because
It's fucking hilarious, bro.
Soldier
It's-
Boy was wilding back then, bro. Low key, he was going crazy.
But that man is worth a lot of money too.
Yeah.
You know what made him the most money in his whole life? Ringtones.
oh, that's funny.
Ringtones and ringback tones.
Who'd have even thought?
I might be making this up, but I think YouTube also gave him a massive amount of stock in the company.
Oh, maybe
Whoa.
because he was the first rapper on YouTube. He really
Wow.
was the first
He
rapper.
really
on YouTube.
was. He really was. That whole Crank That Soldier Boy was people recording it on the phone and you watching it on YouTube while you were watching it on YouTube, like quite literally. Matter of fact,
You
That's
guys know that the first YouTube video of all time was filmed in San Diego?
no shit.
I didn't know that. He was at the
Oh.
he was at the zoo, but I don't know if
Yeah.
he's at the San Diego Zoo.
San
right
Diego
now.
Zoo. I promise.
Matter of fact, these dudes popped off on me too in the comments, but no, they were very polite, and I appreciate you guys for your education. But World of Warcraft was the first online gaming platform.
Oh wow.
They had something like a prehistoric.
was it?
Yes, it was. They had something. It was in '96 or '90,
Everybody knows that it's
like
actually
'97.
Club Penguin. That was the first gaming online platform. Okay. Everybody knows this.
And Pokemon was like a year after them or some shit like that. Or it might have even been months.
Oh,
It might have-
somebody that watched our stream put that on there? Or
Yeah,
watched
but,
the podcast back?
they watched one of the like shorts or whatever that I posted. And they commented on it. And there was like
It
this
says-
long list of comments.
It says right here, Islands of Kesmai. In 1984, CompuServe debuted Island of Kesmai, the first commercial multiplayer online role-playing game.
Mhm.
Boom, he was wrong. They were wrong.
Yeah, but that I don't like even in the context of the conversation, it was like which one was like the groundbreaking one, like the one that
Oh,
culturally
yeah,
popped off.
it was wow.
Yeah, it
For
was
sure.
It was wow,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, WoW popularized it probably.
Yeah, wow. Because I was like, well, theirs came out. He's like, yeah, that one was like a very popular one. He's like, but if you were into World of Warcraft, you already knew about this like primal server that they had going, and it
Yeah, it's
was
probably
like,
like some beta testing or some
and
bullshit.
it
Like,
was like in '96 or some shit. I was like, okay, I'll take that, but still, to me, when I think online connectivity, player to player, he has his own system, I have my own system. It was the Game Boy because motherfuckers was walking around with that little cord in their pocket and the Game Boy in their pocket, right? But then I also get where the World of Warcraft was like truly online. Like you had to plug the fucking cord in. You heard the
did you say that during the podcast that Pokemon was online?
no that they revolutionized that they were the ones that revolutionized what online gaming became.
Oh, okay. Because I feel like if you would have said that, I would have corrected you and be like, "That there's no internet, so it doesn't make it online."
Yeah. No. But what online gaming became was all to me was all fostered through what Pokemon brought because everyone, like I said, everyone had a cord, everyone had the fucking thing in their pocket. So when it hit the PlayStations and it hit this and that, like you know what I'm saying, it was like, oh, like it's the same because you could do it with the PSPs, couldn't you? Couldn't you like
Wait,
connect them by the cord or some shit, or was it
it was all PSPs were online, like
or was
Wi-Fi
it,
Yeah,
they
was.
were online, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They could connect to like Wi-Fi and stuff like that.
Yeah, like you get what I'm saying. So by the time that shit came out, it was just a
PSP
that
was
was
a
a whole
banger.
different
Bro,
yeah.
That was a
PSP
banger console.
is ahead of its time. Like crazy.
Like I feel like that cord was the umbilical cord of human civilization to like the Wi-Fi. Right? Like once Wi-Fi became a thing and portable connectivity became a thing, that cord was gone. Like you
Hey,
know
my
what I'm
man's
saying?
cooking right now. You cooking right now?
Symbolic.
Dead ass though, like because everything else could connect to actual internet. Now you don't need the cord. Now you have the online browser, you know, thing going on. Because I feel like the World of Warcraft in '96, bro, in the early '90s to even early 2000s, like a computer in the house, you know, wasn't really a thing. I feel for most places. Like a computer in the house wasn't like until like maybe a little bit later, maybe like 2007-ish, 8-ish.
I feel like that's mad late.
Do you think so?
Yeah,
Maybe early, maybe like even 05,
'Cause that was
04.
put. Yeah, because I was putting like AIM messages on my fucking away messages in like 5th grade.
Dick, we were doing that, but we would have to go to like the library.
Now I had a computer at the crib,
Huh.
and we was poor,
Interesting.
bro.
Dick, we must have been real poor. Dick, we
I'm
must
just
have been
saying,
real
we was
poor. Oh, shit. Okay.
I was gonna say I don't even think I grew up with like one computer maybe. And that was because my mom had it.
Well, we had a computer, but it was internet access. I think is more of the thing too.
Well, we didn't have
Yeah.
internet. Well, the internet access that we had was the little discs that we would get. The like,
Like a
72
floppy disk?
hours of AOL.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's nuts.
Oh, you don't know about that shit,
I
Damo.
have no idea what the fuck that is.
So people used to get free trials of AOL internet, and it would come on a disc, and you would have to put the disc into the computer, and it would like you would have to create a new AOL account every time you did a free trial. So we would just like stack up on discs of free trials, and whenever it would be 72 hours of use time.
That's
And whenever
crazy.
bro, it was crazy.
So wait, but unlimited use in those 72 hours, like you do whatever.
Yeah, but only 72 hours of usage. So like if I only use 5 hours today, I still had an additional.
I got you.
You get me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
I
wasn't
still had
like
additional,
it wasn't
I
like
mean-
Monday to Wednesday. It's gonna cut off, but you can
No,
use
no,
as
no,
much
no.
as you want. Okay. Damn.
Yeah.
What the fuck? That's crazy.
It's hella crazy, bro. I remember you doing that shit. I'd be like, does anybody got to use a phone? No? All right, I'm going to just put this sad ass, some girl broke my heart away message on AIM and wait and see if anybody responds, or wait and see if the girl comes online. And then I remember, oh, bro, AIM used to be the shit. I remember when somebody would come online, it would make like a sound like a door opened, and then if they went offline, it sounded like it closed. And I remember like watching to see if the girl would come online. And then, when the sidekick came out, it changed the game, bro, because I had AIM on my fucking phone now.
Yeah, dude, that's nuts.
I had AOL Instant Messenger on my phone.
Those chat rooms were crazy.
Bro, that's so funny to me. Because, like, I never used AIM. I never, used any chat groups. It was always, like, my text messages or for some reason, I feel like in high school, it was really popular to use Facebook Messenger.
You never used Kick?
Well, I never used Kick. Kick was like big when I was growing up too, but it was like.
What about Voxer?
I feel like it was scattered at that point. No, I never heard of that.
Voxer? Oh, Voxer is like instant messaging, but with your voice, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like you just send voice notes.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's cool.
It was the shit though, bro. Oh, bro, my Voxer used to be popping. Yeah, it was the shit, bro. Bro, you don't even know about the party line, huh?
I don't know what that is.
Party lines were crazy.
You don't know about the party line.
No,
bro.
party
I don't know
line
what the fuck that is.
No,
Okay.
mames.
So there was I think. Hold on, let me see if I remember the number. I think I have it in my head. I don't want to say it out loud because it might actually be somebody's number.
Average Asia, have you ever been on a party line? Let us know in the chat.
What's up?
Let me see.
Dude,
I don't know whose number this is that I'm thinking in my head, but I think it's the party line number.
Dude, party lines used to be so fun, bro. Those used to be wild too.
So party line was this number that you could call, and it would just be people hanging out on the phone, and you would meet new people.
It'd be like fuck, what is it
What's
called?
the equivalent? It's like that thing
Omegle,
they do
like
on Twitter now?
Omegle or like something roulette.
Yeah, like chat roulette,
Chat
but
roulette.
it's with. But you could do single rooms like that, but only on the phone, or you could go into an actual party room where it'd be hella people talking.
How would you
phone,
ever?
like up to 10 people?
I was about to say, how would
you go to another room? Press the button, go to another room, and then you find the room you want to be in.
I was about to say, how would you ever know who's chatting? Because if there's 10 people saying some shit, I'm like, fucking hell, bro. This sounds so stupid. I don't even know who's talking right now.
You think it sounds stupid, but it was fun, bro. We used to be on the party line all the fucking time.
Because there'll be a bunch of guys talking in there like this, right? And the next thing you hear, hi. And it's like, hey, yo, who's that? Hey, yo, baby, what's your name?
Where you from?
Where you
Hey, what's
from?
up?
That's funny.
Yeah, bro. Party line
my
used to be
God.
the shit. It used to be the shit. 'Cause you could do the single one where it would be like in rotation, and then of course, we would like clown and make our voice sound all girlish and shit. And oh man, oh my God, bro. Party line was the shit. Party line was the shit.
It sounds cool.
Damn,
Being a
man.
90s kid was fun, dude.
Good old days.
It was fun. It
had
was.
its times.
Yeah, because we didn't have no like send nudes and shit like that. You know what I mean? So we had to get off other ways. You guys had fucking Snapchat.
We had Snapchat like when Snapchat was Snapchat though, because Snapchat's like,
Listen, I don't give a fuck who this offends, and I'm sorry if it offends either one of you guys. But if you're over the age of fucking 25 and you still have Snapchat, bro, what the fuck are you doing?
I have a Snapchat, and
Oh, I was about to say.
I think the last time I've actually like posted onto it has been quite a while. Now I use it mostly just to share like my YouTube shorts or share that straight to you.
Oh yeah, because that's now it's a Snapchat
like a
has
whole
like a platform now.
It's like a
huh?
whole platform now.
Yeah. Nah, it never used to be like that, bro. It
Nah,
used to be
bro,
like send a dick flick and if you
Yeah, that was a snap. You get a little Snapchat. You
Dick
know what I'm
flick is
saying?
funny. Actually, I've never, swear to God, I've never used it like that.
What?
I've never used it like that.
What?
I
You're
used it.
lying, dude.
I used it back just to chat with friends, genuinely.
Dude, shut
You're
up.
gonna hold on. You're gonna sit here and tell me, not once,
Show us
ever
what that
in
is.
your whole time of having Snapchat did you ever send or receive any
I don't think I did. I don't.
solicited
Ah, look at him.
No, I don't think I did.
solicited
I don't think I did. I genuinely don't think I did.
I don't
ever?
think.
I don't think I ever did. No.
Send me one.
I'll send you
Like
one.
right
I'll
What's
now.
your
send you
snap? What's your snap?
No, but I haven't used this since I probably graduated high school or even before then. I don't even know if I used it really in like senior year. I think I was off it. I was like, I'm over it, bro.
Shout
But yeah,
out
I don't think I
to
ever
you.
did. Ever.
You're wildin', dude. No way. Yeah, Snapchat used to be like like the wild, wild west, like kind of like what Twitter is right now.
How is
X.
Twitter? How has Twitter gone from like the Wild West to Twitter, like it's established thing, to back to being the Wild Wild West? That's the first platform I've ever seen do that.
It returned to where it belonged.
No,
my
bro,
friend.
it's not.
Yes.
Actually, why did I let you even say this? It's not even the Wild West. It's just a fucking bot farm. That's all that shit is.
Yeah, no, it has turned into a.
It's
fucking
a
That's
bot
why
farm.
Threads
fucking
is so much
bot
better.
farm. But Threads are
Threads
getting
is better.
ads in like 3 months or something.
And even then, it's like there
I
is a
remember-
lot of engagement farming. It's like the
A
engagement
lot of
farm.
engagement.
Right.
People
But
said that Threads wasn't gonna last. But here's the thing that I don't like. okay?
wait, Threads isn't lasting though. Let's be clear, because it had 100. Now wait, I should say this. It had 100 million sign-ons in like 72 hours. Crazy. Now I think it has like 100 million active users, which is crazy. But like to think about the crazy spike it had in terms of an engagement off the rip, for it to not be able to sustain that level of like craziness is to be expected. But for it to fall off to just like 100 million is kind of crazy.
Well, the thing is you're going to have a lot of early sign-ons with these things now, right? TikTok, a lot of early sign-ons, all these new apps, because there has been enough people to watch the Gary V videos of, oh, I was the first on Instagram and I made fucking,
When you do
like-
his voice, it's so fucking good.
in garage sales, they want to be the first one to do it on fucking the next stupid fucking platform.
Yeah.
So they sign up, but it's still doing those type of things are still too much for a lot of people to digest, and a lot of the focus is still on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Snapchat. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's 5 fucking platforms in itself. That's a lot to manage already. So
That-
trying
the
to add
thing-
in a Threads or this or that is just hard.
No,
The
yeah.
thing about Threads and Instagram's algos, so they did something recently within the last month or so. It's like extreme, bro. You like one fucking picture of a girl or some shit, or you get, somebody sends you a picture of something, and now it's like, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but if you open Instagram, the first post will be like a recommended. At least for
Mhm.
me, it is.
Oh, and your like main feed?
On my main feed, it'll be
Yeah,
a recommended.
sometimes.
It won't even be somebody that I follow. And then the same thing for Threads. Like I liked like 1 or 2 people's Philadelphia Eagles post on Threads, and now if I open up fucking Threads, it's all Eagles shit. And I'm like, yeah, it's cool. I'm an Eagles fan, but I want to see other shit too. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah. No,
But
I
it
get
is
you.
a lot of engagement farming, because it's like, oh, like, who's from San Diego? What are we doing tonight? Like my post, and I'm like, no, bitch, I don't want to fucking like your post.
Jesus.
But I know that these are gonna pop up for me
Yeah.
because it's in my area. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
why the fuck are you looking? Like, bitch, get the fuck off Threads and go do something.
Yeah,
On
no,
a
I get
Thursday
you.
night.
No, it is a lot of like hella engagement farming, which people have just found the sauce, you know what I mean, to be able to get a little bit of attention on social medias. I used to follow, I don't know if I followed, because like I think she was somebody I knew in high school, but she would just post so vaguely on Threads that I unfollowed her, because I hate that shit, where she's like, I don't know, like thinking about him, or like I should have done something different, or what. I'm like, shut the fuck up,
Those are
bro.
the best.
Nobody gives a
Those are the
fuck.
best.
And also, like, why the fuck are you saying nothing and like something at the same time for people to be like, what's going on? Then DM
Yeah, but
you
I
on the
do
side.
that.
Yeah, which is why I unfollowed you. Fuck
Did you unfollow me?
No. No,
I feel
but
like I feel like I do be doing that sometimes.
you
I don't
do.
know.
I see it, and then I'm like, Cisco, What are we doing here? I don't fuck.
But a lot of the times it's because it's a song lyric when I'm listening to a song.
That's fine. And if I get the reference, I get the reference. And maybe these are all references I'm not getting. And people are doing this all the time when they're vague posting. But when people are just like, I don't know, just vague posting, I'm like, bro, like,
Big post.
like, put the drama
What would you
out.
consider? Hold on. Now that I'm looking at my threads, what would you consider? Can you pull up my threads real fast and tell me what you would consider a vague post? Because now that I'm looking, I don't think I vague post.
Do I even have threads? Oh, I do.
I'll pull that shit up right now. I got Oh.
I'm drinking hot
One
tea.
of my threads is the problem is we all think we can dance like Kita.
Don't distract from your vague post search right now, bro. You're fucking audited right now.
But that's the thing is I don't know what D is considering a vague post, so that's why I'm curious. What the fuck are you considering a vague post?
Maybe something like, I don't know if I would consider this exactly, but things can just be so simple.
Yes, I was just looking at that right now.
I was like, that's a half and half right there for me.
No, that's
Ever
not a
feel
vague
alone,
post.
but the room is at capacity.
That's a song lyric.
Yeah, but like quote the fucking artist then, because I'm like, oh my god, bro, he's on his Twilight emo shit right now. Shut the fuck.
That's a song lyric.
Let's see.
See, I don't vague post. Come
so
on, dog.
So I did it. Killed that shit, literally in that order.
I think that was a job interview, right?
Probably.
I think I asked you about it, and you were like, "Oh, it was about the job interview." So I mean, like, if I can get the content,
I guess that was a vague post. Out of how many did you just look up, though?
I'm not saying
You know
you do.
what I'm
I'm not even saying that you do it often. I was talking about a girl who I used to follow. Like I said, I think we were in high
But
school.
then I said I think I do that. You were like, you hella do that.
Maybe it's just the ones that pop up on my shit. Then I'm like, oh my god, Cisco, what's going
Cisco.
on?
Fuck it, let's just have fun.
That's a little vague posty.
Is it vague posty? Fuck
A
it,
little
let's just
bit.
have fun. When did I post that?
I mean, it's vague.
I'll tell
Like,
you
what
what
does
I
that
was
even mean?
Just
When
a
did I
quick
post
audit.
it?
I don't know. I just stepped off your page. Sorry.
I'll tell you what I was going through. If anybody ever wants to know what I'm going through, just look at my threads.
Dude.
But I don't even remember. Like, I wish
Hey,
I could.
Elon, holla at
yeah.
your boy for the Doge committee. You see how quick I did that audit? I can audit some motherfucking shit. My point. Get the government contract.
You just audited my fucking threads page?
Absolutely. I had to go through there. I had to be your FBI.
Bless you.
Real fast, bro. It looks
All right.
good though. Curated. Very well put together.
But yeah, sometimes you do that, and it's just like a pet peeve of mine. It's not even like you shouldn't do it. You know, obviously, do whatever your heart desires.
Sometimes you got a vague post, bro.
Never.
You're telling them what to do.
Literally never have to.
Bro,
vague
when
post.
I was
actually,
like when I was like fucking with Twitter hard like 10 years ago, I was the biggest subtweeter in the fucking world. I would subtweet so much it was not even fucking funny. I was the most light-skinned subtweeter on all of Twitter.
next time,
Light-skin energy.
next time at me or what? Is that what that means?
Yeah, don't at me. Fuck you.
Jeez.
I'm on a real fuck you terrorist.
I'm literally about to put that right now. Don't at me. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Bro, sometimes I'm not on X at all. Sometimes I just think
It's
about
called Twitter.
No, it actually is called X. Twitter used to be a half decent platform, and X is a dog shit fucking everlasting hole of shit and bots.
Wait, what? You're not an American that likes free porn or what?
Speaking of porn,
Free what?
guys, I didn't touch myself until I came back from Mexico.
Till you came back? Well, yeah, there's nothing to fucking touch yourself to in Mexico. You didn't have any material.
It's a man in his thoughts, baby.
There you go. I'm glad you didn't beat off to your
majority of the time, that's how I do it. Just in my thoughts.
That's pretty
That's
gay, dude.
super.
How is that gay?
That's a big lie too. You're not being real. You're not gonna tell me that you lay in your bed and think to yourself.
Yeah, underneath your
There's
blanket.
no shot.
I'm
There's
not saying it's
0%
every time,
chance.
With your socks
but
on.
I
Percentage
do
of times that you do that, it's not majority time.
that. It
It's
is majority.
it's not the majority of the time.
It is majority.
No shot. You know porn stars by name like they were your best friend.
Best friend.
Okay, it's not majority. It's not majority, but I do that. It's not majority, but I do that.
Okay.
Because you want to know
Oh,
why?
God.
Because I hate getting to page 20 and sitting there with my dick out and still trying to find a video. I'm picky,
Bro, page 20
No,
is
you're not.
crazy.
I'm mad. I'm not picky. You're telling me I'm not picky about what I beat off to?
If you
There's
hit
no way.
if
bro.
you hit
Page
double
20,
digits, you need to go to an
you're-
AA meeting.
All right,
Yeah,
next
you
time I
need
get-
help, bro. You need help, man.
Yeah, bro. What the
How
fuck?
come the algorithm on the hub can't be as good as Instagram?
Oh man, you need to make a profile.
Find the channel, hit
It's
most
all-
recent or top rated. and just- there you go, bro.
It always starts on top rated, and I'm like, what the fuck are people watching? Who's rating this?
The stuff that they're not going to page 26 to find. Bro. Okay.
I've
Page
made it that far
1.
before.
Page
And I get
20.
mad.
Shawty's so funny. Oh
should be ashamed
my
of yourself.
god.
At that point,
Look
I'm
at
just
yourself in
like,
the
this don't-
mirror.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna do this anymore. Like, what the fuck is the point?
You're like, at this point, I'm just redesigning the UI and like figuring out how to make this site better. Because what the fuck is going on?
Put more videos on the page. God damn it! Can I put 50 videos on the page instead of 10?
Oh man, that's funny.
Hey, not to switch it up, but
You're
I
such
wanted
a-
I wanted to ask you guys something.
Oh shit!
So
Is it political?
no, but it is something that I've seen where it's like more and more, right? Is this like the whole whataboutisms?
Oh,
Right.
we
And
were
I
talking
feel-
about
We're
this.
gonna talk about this.
And I feel like it's getting worse, bro.
What does
right?
this mean? Well, what
Okay,
about
hold
the
on.
other guy though? What about
Yeah,
that?
yeah. Okay, so can you explain it to me? Because from what I from how D wrote it to me in the text message, I was like, we need to be very careful about how we talk about this because I'm about to flame some people for this shit.
Okay.
Whoa, whoa.
I really don't
So-
want to put people out on the internet
so-
like that.
A
Because-
whataboutism, right? Is pretty much when you're in conversation and you start realizing that they're saying, "Well, what about? What about? Well, what about? Well, what about?" Right? And this is something I came across recently, right, where someone was talking about, Lincoln Riley, and they're like, "Oh, she was the young girl who was killed by an immigrant, and it sparked up a lot of debate, bro. All this shit. She was some young girl, whatever, some young white girl." And the comment back was, "Well, what about the kids that die in all this gun violence, and this kid who died, oh, it doesn't make it to your news outlet because they're black or this or that." Like there was like all this bleh. And I'm like, yo, why are we playing whataboutisms with everything? Like, we could still take a second for this shit and still take a second for this, and this, right? Or if we're having an argument, right, and you say, well, and I'm like, hey, Sabe, I don't like how you said this to me during the podcast, right? And you say, well, what about this that happened? Something that we may have talked about already and deaded it, right? That happened years ago.
Mhm.
It's like, well, why are you bringing that up?
Or
though?
or not though. Like even stuff that he might not have brought up at the time that's like unresolved or whatever. It's just shifting a like thing that you bring up to talk about something else that might be worse or like, oh well, what about this?
Oh,
thing
like
over
to
here?
get the heat off of you and put the heat on.
Yeah,
you.
it's like just shifting blame or shifting so that way you can avoid the question of like, oh, I don't like that you did that. Oh, but what about that?
It's sidestepping the question. You're
Yeah.
sidestepping me now. Like, whoa, like, hold on,
Yep.
let's address what I just
Oh,
said. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, that's a fucking issue because I try to put myself like devil's advocate, right? Put yourself in the position. This dude or young lady, right? Let's not be biased here. They might be in a fucked up situation, right? And they might need to be able to they have to be allotted the ability to
Jesus.
explain themselves.
Cisco's
You know what
ready.
I'm
I
saying?
don't know what he's ready for, but
Like,
he's ready.
so it's like you can't just play what about when someone's literally trying to produce a point with the
I agree
statements
with
that they're
this.
making. You know what I'm saying?
150%. Now, here's my question in all this
Oh,
before we
shit.
start flaming people on the fucking internet. 'cause
You're the only one inflaming people on the internet about anything right now. I
I'm
don't
not
know.
about to flame nobody deserves to be mentioned anywhere. But
Let's go. Who we naming?
here's my question though. It is that not just like is that not a part of playing devil's advocate though? Like because you could do whatabouts when you're playing devil's advocate, right?
No.
I mean, I understand the difference because you're not shifting blame or um like leaving their point out. And
Nah.
that's the difference, right?
Well, I think they're like very different in terms of like what about is always gonna be like a shift of topics so that way you don't necessarily have to take any heat or answer a question directly versus devil's advocate is in an ideal world. Now, I don't know how a lot of people use that as devil's advocate. I feel like it can be used badly, but ideally it's to get the perspective of like, I don't agree with what you did, but I can kind of see how it's justified in a different light in a way that I would like not necessarily condone it, but I could see why you did something because XYZ could have been true. You know what I
Well,
mean?
because I think to truly debate somebody, right, and with a lot of people, this is why I know like me and Save, bro, we've known each other a long time right now, and Zero by this point now, all of us here collectively, we know that we can have conversations with each other and take the standpoint of the opposition. I can be the opposition to your standpoint, and we just have a conversation. But I'm the opposition, and now we're having a talk, right? I might not believe these things I'm saying, right? But I'm just saying it because it's good for the conversation. You get me? To me, that's the advocacy for the devil, right? And I just don't see where that belongs in every single fucking thing.
It
Like
does.
it doesn't. The devil is in the details, right? For sure. But the detail in this is where do we place these type of statements, right? Like where are they other than inflammatory? What other purpose does it serve to this conversation that we're trying to have right now?
Yeah. I didn't even know that there was a word for this. Whataboutisms. But okay, so this is the example, right? If Corpse, like you said, you were like, "Oh, I didn't like what you said on the podcast," and I was like, "Oh, well, what about that one time where you fucking flamed me for doing that shit on the podcast?" Like I'm not even worried about what the fuck you were talking about. Now it's about me, right?
Yeah, you
That's
just
what you're
threw me
talking about,
into
right?
defense mode. Yeah, you just threw me into defense mode. Like, you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
bro.
Now I have
I
to defend
fucking
my
hate that
statement.
shit. I hate that shit. I've dealt with it so much, and it pisses me the fuck off.
Yeah, 'cause,
Like
like
it just means that there's a lack of communication. Like Zero said earlier, you're bringing up shit that's unresolved. There would be no whataboutisms if it wasn't unresolved, or you understood what the fuck I'm even trying to say in the first place, right? Like the thing that you brought up was the young lady that got killed by an immigrant. Okay, this is what we're talking about. Why the fuck are you bringing up a whole different case? There, that whole situation played out different than this one. It might
and
have
that's
happened
just
in a different
something
state. It might have
different.
happened at a different time. It might have like it's different. So why the fuck are we even talking about this shit? I hate that shit, bro. Communication has really fucking just lost all its meaning in the world these days, and it just doesn't make any fucking sense to me why.
There's like three of them, right, that I'll die on. There's like three whatabouts where I'll die on them. But there's not many other ones, bro, where people are just going to catch me up in them anymore. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like, this might be a hot take.
Love hot takes. Give me one. I'm ready for it.
I just think everyone's going to die on their advocacies. They're going to die. They're going to die on their advocacies. That's where everyone's head will fall. Everybody's head will fall where they just want to advocate for all these different fucking things without worrying about their own shit first. You know what I'm saying? And they're going to die on that. And it's like, okay, I can advocate for y'all, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and we can all take our turn. But my shit, like if I was her dad, it's like, yo, but my daughter is dead. yours is gone. Like, cool. Like, let's have a pissing contest now, right? Like, I'm sorry that the camera is on us or the focus is on us. Trust me, if I could trade it for my daughter, I would. Like, so why are we doing, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why are we doing this right now? Like let's just let it be what it is. You know what I'm
I
saying?
think with I learned this through talking with my girlfriend actually, because I was at one point at the very edge of the red pill. Okay, I was about to dive in. Okay, but then in having a lot of conversations, I just realized that there's a certain, because I was the
Wait,
like
when was this?
this was probably like 2-3 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is a while.
You lost.
It's growing.
No,
It's happening. You tasted it. It's happening.
No. I the intro to the, you know how like weed is the like intro drug to like heroin and all this supposedly, like not really, but like this is something like people want to like scare you into. Jordan Peterson was the intro drug to the red pill. Okay, I was about to fucking overdose on red pills.
My boy JP makes an appearance again.
But
Yes.
thank God I woke up and I was like, oh shit, this is all trash. Anyway, we're not gonna get political right now.
No, actually, we are gonna get political in a second. We are.
Okay,
Okay, now
but
that I remember that you're on the blue side, I do have some shit that I want to talk to you
So-
about that's been going on.
sure. So the one thing that I realized is that there has to be like some sort of consensus overall. You can do devil's advocacy with things. You can't do it with everything, and there has to be a kind of either ethical or some sort of like moral or legal, I guess, if you're like into the legal stance that you have on like a situation. Like for example, with the immigrant killing, you know, a daughter, whatever, whoever it may be. There's like a devil's advocacy that you could have about like some sort of stance of whether or not he should have been in this country, whether or not that was right or wrong. And you could play devil's advocates on all of those fronts. But at the end of the day, you have to have like a stance of like, was that wrong? And you should have that communicated to the person. Because otherwise it'll start to feel like you're playing devil's advocate for so many different things that I don't know if you're just kind of like shit posting for a rise, like a rise out of people, or if you like actually believe in these things that you're like advocating for, you know what I mean? Like that you're speaking to. And if there's none of that like vibe or like that clarity of like, you know, overall at the end of the day, this is wrong. I just want to be super clear. I don't believe in any of this shit. I'm merely stating facts about like what could have happened or what I think could have happened, or in this circumstance, I could see this going a different way. But at the end of the day, it's still fucked wrong. And I'm sorry for the families. Like that should always be communicated.
I think that's one thing that the three of us do extremely well, especially on this podcast, is like, hey, before we start getting into the muck too bad, I just want to know, like, clarify, this is where I stand on this. Now let's get into devil's advocate bullshit. Like, I think the three of us do that extremely well.
Yeah.
Sometimes D waits until the end to kind of say where he stands just because he likes to play devil's advocate first.
Sure. Yeah, maybe. And this is why I learned it from my girlfriend, because I realized I wasn't doing a good job. And she was like, well, do you believe all this shit? And I was like, well, of course not. She's like, oh, well, I just didn't know. And I was like, oh, okay.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. Oh, go ahead, Corpse. Go ahead.
Well, no. So I just think, and I get the devil's advocacy part, right? Because you have to be. To me, a lot of the things were like, no, I truly have a stance on this, and I truly have a stance on this. It's because I've played devil's advocate for you, right? Like already in my own head, right? And I've strong manned your position already, right? I know the tenets of your position. I know what you guys are believing in, what you're trying to tell me, and I either sign on or I don't. And so now at this point, I'm either signing on, right, because I know the others, or I'm signing off because I know that. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I just don't feel like, yeah, getting into everything on everything isn't always.
Mhm.
I just feel like I feel like people are too used to it. Like, yeah, like kind of like Zero saying, like, I don't know if it's just for the shit post, but it's like, hey guys, like let's chill out. Like, why?
Yeah, nowadays you can't even tell though, right? Because everything is for the meme. Everything is on the internet for just bullshit, just to spark conversations. And a lot of times that's the only way people know how to fucking do it.
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like that. I feel like even off the internet, like people just do shit because they have like that way of thinking of shit that they see on the internet, so they think it's okay when they do it in real life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It drives me nuts.
Well,
Okay, so let me
everyone.
ask you. Oh, go ahead.
No, just everyone's comfortable being behind the screen.
It's ridiculous.
These
So,
hands don't
I
have
kinda-
to be behind the screen. Oos, oos, oos.
Twitter fingers turn to trigger fingers. Okay, so in my group chat recently, and I am in a group chat with, it's 5 of us and 3. I'm sorry. Hold on. It's 5 of us,
All right.
and
Second count.
3 have, fuck you, and 3 have served in the military.
Mm-hmm.
So we do talk about like political stuff and things of that nature in that group chat. And we're very active in that group chat every single day. Jordan's in the group chat with me. So there, one of the guys, he's on Twitter all the fucking time. He sent a video from Twitter, and it was of this young lady that got arrested because she went and took down an American flag and threw it in the mud and hung off a flagpole and tried to hang a Mexican flag on the flagpole.
Mm.
So I just, in the midst of everything that's going on right now, I'll ask you guys first, and then I'll tell you my stance on it. But what do you like? Do we think that that's acceptable behavior? What are your guys' thoughts on it? I'm just.
It was
curious.
her flag.
No. She went to an establishment.
Oh,
I don't remember exactly where this. I don't remember if it was outside of a military base, or I don't think it was actually. I don't remember if it was outside of like of a police station or something. But she took the fucking. It was a national park. It was a national park. National park.
Yeah,
she
bro.
Took the fucking American flag down and try to hang the Mexican flag
up. Not cool. No. What the fuck? I mean, like, I get the messaging, but like you could probably do that in a way that you wouldn't get arrested. Like with your own shit, you know what I mean? Like the message could be the same, but
what's the message though?
Like, isn't it just
That's what
like,
I'm trying to understand?
Isn't it just like you support Mexico, fuck America kind of vibe? Isn't that basically what that is?
Yeah, but why would that message be okay?
Well, right now there's like a huge deportation sort of like initiative happening right now, and people are just not happy with it.
Why?
Because they like.
Why are we?
I don't know. They like having Mexicans here. They don't
why
think
are
that
we?
it's...
Wait. Why would we? Let me make this question as simple as I can. I'm trying. Why would we hang a flag of where these people are getting deported to in the country that's deporting them?
Saying, "Let me stay here."
Wasn't that just like some? It's like the flag is symbolistic for like the people from where where they're coming from. No.
Sure, but if we're that proud about that country, then why are we mad about going back?
We're not proud of the country. We're proud of the people that come from that country, showing the support of like, this is your flag. This is not necessarily like your home because you want it to. Like if the circumstances were better over there, you would have stayed over there. But they're not. They're better here.
But better where? In the flag that you're disrespecting.
In America, but
the flag that you're disrespecting.
Yes, but the message is that we stand with the people, not necessarily the emblem of the flag isn't the country in this instance. It's the people that they're deporting.
No, like you lost me, bro.
I mean, you could say no. I mean, that's what it is.
I don't understand this shit. Like, I get it. I have sympathy. I do have sympathy 100% for anybody that has to lose people of their family to go back to a country. I have sympathy. But what I don't have sympathy for is being disrespectful to the country that allows you the freedom to be disrespectful to that country.
Yeah. I have an issue with flag burning.
I think if you're given that liberty, she exercised it in a way, or they exercise it in a way that's illegal, not because of the flag, but because it's not their property. But I mean, it's within their right.
I have an issue with flag burning and flag selling, flag possession. I have an issue with all of it.
It's your right to live here and hate being here every day of your life, if you want to be.
Absolutely. But here's my question though. When somebody asks, like, what are you? Do you say American? Do you say Mexican? Do you say Mexican American? Like what? What
Uh,
do you say?
well, I'm American. I've very little ties to Mexico because I never lived there. I'm not coming from there. You know what I mean? So
And why
I'm
are you
fully
American?
because I was born here and I've
Because
lived
you were
here
born in America. Even if you were born to Mexican parents, you would be American, right?
not for long. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll see.
That doesn't even make any sense.
What do you mean?
You could
Birthright
not.
citizenship is on the chopping block. And if he had his way,
No,
that'd
it's
be
not.
there tomorrow.
No, it is not. But okay,
I
it's
mean,
not. That would never go away.
executive order. If it was just put into law, that definitely would have been the case. But the fact that that's not how it works, thank God that it's not. I mean, that's not.
Happen. That will never happen in any country. Any country that would never take away birthright citizenship ever. No country in this whole world would ever do that.
Things that have never happened are happening all the time.
True.
But that will never happen.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
But okay, okay.
I hope, by the way, I agree with the fact that it probably won't happen. It's just insane that was even posed. That's so crazy.
But do you understand I mean, I agree. It would never happen, and I think it's crazy too. But do you understand the thinking behind it?
I get it. It's anchor. I get the anchor baby. Yes, I get the anchor
Exactly.
baby. I get it.
And what are they going to do? They're not going to
it's-
make the parents go away. They have to send everybody back, especially if the baby's like 2 or 3 years old. The thinking behind it is
Sure, but the implementation.
I don't want to say
is
it's logical, but it's
trash.
logical, right?
Yes, I
But that's why it
understand.
will never happen.
Like we could say these things, and like that sounds great,
It's
and
not.
like in a perfect world, this wouldn't happen. But like I said, things that have never happened are happening all the time, and the fact that we just have to say like that'll never happen is fucking crazy, and it's sad.
Well,
Deportation is sad.
No,
let's-
not deportation. The fact that we have to say something that ridiculous wouldn't happen, even though the very person that we're talking about has tried in executive order to do exactly that is crazy.
Well,
But
hold on.
again, like I said, the reasoning behind it is logical.
That is fine. Like A plus B can equal C, but the way to solve that math equation has been has been attempted to be solved in the most fucking insane way. And the only thing that we have to say about it is that'll never happen. Like that's not legal. That's not constitutional. And that's crazy to say. Like that's what we have to say about that. Not that the leader that we elected would never pose something like that. He would have a much more sophisticated way to go about solving that problem. That'll never happen because that's a fucking ridiculous thing.
There's not a sophisticated way to go
There
about it. Though,
definitely could be ways that I don't know because I'm not part of government.
They're going the same way that Obama and Hillary Clinton had posed to go about it too, as well. You know what I'm saying? It was, mass deportation's been on the table for a long time. Like if you really
it started with Obama.
Right, like it's been on the table for a long time, and he's just going through. Now this is like some tinfoil hat shit. I have to ask myself is what would have made Obama once he left office become such an advocate for it once he was out and had Biden and Harris in office. It was like, that's some tinfoil hat shit, right? Like that's tinfoil hat shit. But mass deportations has been on the block for a minute. And so natural birth, no, I think before you see super mass deportations, you're going to see a lot of fines. And that's even what Obama and them wanted. You're going to see a lot of fines, a lot of people having to pay back taxes, and everyone's going to have to pay for their fucking citizenship classes. If I would guess right, they would just lump that in with your fine that you pay overall, and then you're going to be enrolled into all these classes and force naturalization.
D, are you against deportation? I know it's kind of like a broad question.
So I like the idea of having deportation on a more like criminal, like on a criminal basis. And not, I hate that the fucking, I don't know what her name is. She's that blonde chick who's like, well, did they come over illegally? They're all criminals. Like, bro, come on.
Yeah.
Like
that's kind
when
of
we're talking about criminals, I would like
I mean,
violent criminal.
technically-
No.
no.
I
No.
I was about to
I'm just
say.
joking, I'm joking.
So,
I'm
like-
joking.
So like I like, if you want to be super literal, like up the ass about it, that is true. They broke the law, sure. But
Because you can't say time out. Because you can't say that about the lady pulling down the flag and not kind of use the same ideology, right? You were like, I understand the message, but should she have went about it that way? Probably not. Can't you say the same thing about people that are crossing into our country illegally? Still breaking the law. You could have went around it a different way without breaking the law.
They could have waited the time, and they could have, depending on the circumstances, obviously, asylum seeking
It's
is
usually
like
your
there
logic.
for a reason. I can see an instance where like they could have waited and done it all the right ways. Although I've heard that process is super lengthy. Anyway.
It is now.
It
It
is.
wasn't before, but it is
It is.
extremely long now.
So
I have an issue. I have an issue with the immigration process. Like the process of naturalization to me is like, wouldn't you? These guys are trying to do it. Like, wouldn't you want it to be kind of easy? But then again, like it's like, well, then if it's too easy, everyone is just going to do it, and then everyone bypass. It's like it becomes a bypass type thing.
yeah, you become there's like the issue of like the whole asylum seeking, like that's how so many people are coming in, not even illegally. Those people haven't even broke the law. It's just a I mean, that
It's
whole
a bypass.
process is just super fucked, and like, yeah, there's so much waiting time that like they just stay here. What I was gonna say, the people who are criminals and like have a criminal within the criminal history within the country, I think we don't need them here. They're not necessarily like good.
Wait, what if they have a
portions of
criminal
society.
history outside of our country?
Yeah, I mean, if they're coming to our country and they have like a crazy like murder history on that side, yeah, get them out of here as well. But if they're working members of society here, they like pay taxes here and stuff like that. Like, why not make it as easy as possible for them? Because they're contributing to our economy. They're buying
It's
food
dangerous,
over
though.
here. What's dangerous?
That's dangerous.
All
Yeah,
you
that
have
is-
to do is
Look
be
at the
a
same. Look at the
law-abiding
same
citizen.
people. Look at the same people who established NASA.
What do you mean?
They were Nazis.
Uh,
NASA was established by Nazis. We
okay,
said,
what-
hey, listen, you guys did some fucked up shit. It's cool. Just build our rockets. Be a functioning member of society. Help us beat the Soviets in the space
sure.
race.
I mean, we could say that about like what wasn't Einstein like a part of the whole Soviet Union at some point, and then like we nabbed a
He was
lot
a
of
German.
them. Yeah, and then we nabbed a lot of them. Like there are these going to be
Oppenheimer,
these
all of
big
them.
exceptions where like these exceptional people are going to have rap sheets maybe, and do we accept them? Ideally, yes, because we want to incorporate, and that's like the nucleus of US is we want to grab people on our end, regardless of where you're coming from, and use you in a productive way because that's going to make everything better. And
I agree with what you're saying. By the way,
You know what I mean?
I
Yeah.
do agree that
Yes,
if you
I
are a
get it.
productive person in
Like-
society that has here illegally,
Mhm.
we should make it. We should make it easier for
pay
you.
a fucking fine.
Like, why
pay
can't-
your fucking fine?
Go
Get
back to your
natu-
country for 3 months and come back.
No, don't even do that. Don't even listen.
No, we
wanna
want
hear
you
my
producing
immigration
here,
policy?
bro. We want
Yeah,
you.
you want to hear my immigration policy?
doing
Pudge-
whatever you're
Pudge
doing.
for president, 2028. Immigration policy. We find you. You make a choice. You either become a citizen of the U.S. or you go home. Okay, you want to stay a citizen? Cool. Bet you're going to pay a fine because you clearly broke the law. Coming here, you are
Wait, do they have to be a citizen or can they be a resident?
whatever allows you to be here, live, and be legal. Whatever legal status is required of you. That is.
I think
your
citizen.
base-
I think citizen.
That's your fucking baseline. To me, citizen. Because if you can't have dual citizenship in your country, you make a fucking choice now. You're
Jeez.
either going to be here or you're going to go home. Go home.
That sounds crazy. My dad's not a citizen.
I think
That's-
citizen
But
mainly.
could he have dual citizenship of this country? There's some countries that will not allow you to have dual citizenship.
Yeah, he's
Like you-
Mexican.
They'll allow you to have dual citizenship. You
Yeah.
get what I'm saying?
He
And
just doesn't want to. He does. My dad said, "Why the fuck would I take a test that 75% of the American population couldn't pass anyways?"
like, why are you gonna have a citizenship to Cuba? You can't even go there. Like how? Like if you're here now, how are you getting there? We cannot take a flight there. Why are you gonna have citizenship there, Dick? Just be a U.S. fucking citizen, motherfucker.
Yeah, I can't go to Cuba if I wanted to.
If I remember right, they do not allow flights from the U.S.
Yeah, I don't think they can.
Oh, I'd have to fly from Mexico or
North
something?
Korea. You
Yeah.
can't fly to North Korea, motherfucker.
Oh no, you can't go there.
You probably don't
Hell
want to go
no.
there. You would not coming
Hell
back.
Hell no. You ain't flying into Baghdad, bro. You ain't flying. No. I mean, you probably could, but you don't want to.
I could,
So-
I could. It's a little aggressive, but I could get behind something like that too. Even like but not because the portion that I'm trying to get at too is that they're just making things better here. So like, citizen mainly because to be able to vote and stuff like that because they're
That's why I said that. That's why I said no.
well they're contributing to a society in which they get no say in otherwise. And like, what? Give them a say. They're already working for us. They're already paying our taxes. They're already contributing to our economy. Why not also allow them to vote accordingly? Like they're doing everything within the society that a citizen would be doing that gives them the capabilities.
You want to marry your old lady, right?
Yes.
Eventually, one day, right?
Eventually, down the road. Hopefully
Okay.
she's not listening.
Because that's what it sounds like to me with how you describe these predicaments. It's like, well, we already do the thing. We live together. We smooch and hang out. I call her babe. She says she loves me. Why not to just fucking tie the knot? Just do the fucking thing.
Yes,
Become a
but
fucking citizen.
a relationship. Obviously, these are two very different things.
Are they?
Yes, they're
Both
they're
are
very-
relationships.
No.
I
No.
have I have a relationship with my country.
Mm.
I have a
No, not
relationship with
really.
my country. I do.
Well,
That's why
insofar
I
that
want
you
strong
are
borders.
producing for it, and you
Mhm.
are,
I vote.
you're buying into it to a certain amount.
Mhm.
That's what I'm saying. I would back that and be even as aggressive to say citizenship, and I would even pull back the fine because what you're giving me in value is worth more than the money I would have gotten for the fine that might have
Yeah,
put
but
you
there
in.
has to be
No,
there
you
has
have
to
to
be
pay
a
the fine.
consequence. There has
In
to
a
be some
bigger
type of
detriment.
consequence.
But it's literally better if they're here versus if they're over there.
There
No.
has to be a consequence
not
of
provable.
some sort, bro.
How is that not
You don't think
provable?
so?
Economically, it's better. For them,
That's
it's
not
better.
provable.
It
That's
is.
not provable.
It is
That's not
provable.
Because
The
they can turn
work-
into a psychopath. They
the
can
wor-
turn into a serial killer.
So can
They do
every
not know.
American that is born here.
Exactly. So
What
every
does that
neg-
mean?
So because he already broke the rules of not coming here properly.
There has to
right?
be a consequence of
When
some
you
sort.
talk about the net gains and the profile of it all, it's just better that they're not here then, right? Like it's just better off.
Wait,
Like,
so
the
every
number chances
every
change.
person that speeds, right, and they get stopped, and the cop lets
Mm.
them off, should they have always gotten a ticket forever?
Yes.
Yes.
Every single person. Yes,
That's
absolutely. You want to know why? Because 99% out of all those people, right, who got let off from that ticket, said fuck
Speed
that
again.
bitch. Said fuck that bitch ass cop. Fuck those fools, right? Boom, 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 boom. But little did you know, how much money did he save you? Well, how much heartache did they save you? Right? Like fuck the speeding tickets. How many DUIs did people walk away from? How many fucking
DUI
this
is
and that?
crazy. I don't know if any. I hope nobody's walked away from a DUI.
I know several people who've gotten let
That's
off of DUIs.
crazy.
Several
I know
people.
one or two.
I know several people. Like, yo, give me your keys. You can pick them up at the police station. Like,
That's
just sleep in your car.
crazy, bro.
Like, or either sleep in your car tonight. or
Everything deserves a consequence, bro.
Okay.
Everything does.
Okay.
Everything.
Let's
everything.
just, I'm just saying.
and
I'm
bad.
just thinking purely, and I could even understand what you guys are saying.
Because think about it like this, right? If you were to get pulled over for speeding, do you have any prior tickets?
No,
Do you have any prior misdemeanors? Have you ever been arrested before?
no,
So a cop is gonna let you go, right?
sure, but I probably wouldn't. Not that I wouldn't speed ever again, but I wouldn't speed like in
you
that
don't
area.
speed now. You drive like a fucking grandma,
No, I don't,
bro.
It's
You
80
fucking,
every-
you throw
every
that
day, all
Can I ask
day.
you
80
guys
my
this one?
asshole,
bro.
This
How
one,
much?
I'd be on one
Can I
now.
ask you guys this though?
Hold on. Let me finish real quick. Let me finish
Oh, sorry,
this
sorry.
real quick.
Let him
So, like,
cook.
if I got pulled over or Corpse got pulled over, we both have DUIs, right? So we have priors. There's gonna be some. Like, how do you think that? Do you think that we would have just as much of a chance to get let go as you would, since you have no priors? You already said the cop will probably let you go, right?
I didn't say that, but I mean, maybe. Hopefully you would. That'd be cool. But then I probably wouldn't do it again in that area.
Do you think that we would be let go as easy as that?
I have no idea. Maybe. I got into an argument with a math teacher about this once, and he was not happy with me saying like maybe. I mean, really, I don't. It depends on the cop. It really does. So maybe, ideally.
Exactly. Okay, that's another thing. Depends on the cop. My thing is saying you and I both did the same thing. It's equally fair for both of us to have a consequence. Is the point that I'm trying to make.
Sure.
See, and even because of those consequences, right? And this is going to go to another question I want to make sure I ask. Is I know to act accordingly, right? When I have an interaction with a cop, I know that there's going to be some questions that you answer different than I answer. And I know once I answer the questions how I answer them, he's going to look at me and treat me a certain way in comparison to how he's going to treat you a certain way, right? But because he's treating me a certain way, he's also going to treat you a certain way a little bit, right? Like, you feel where I'm going with this? But I know to act accordingly because I made decisions, and it's just who I am, right? It is what it is, right? Sorry about it.
Safe as saying no.
I feel like that's I'm sorry, but I feel like that is such a bad example. Like, that's a bad what's the word I'm looking for? Not
Example?
analogy, not example. Like, that's a bad.
Like
That's just a bad way to look at it, in my opinion. Because to me, what you just said is the equivalent to that kid probably wouldn't have got shot if he just acted accordingly.
No, I gotta add, but I have like it's just even answering the question, sir. Do you have any criminal history? Like, yeah, I do. It's like, oh, what happened? It's like, well, X, Y, and Z. Oh, are you still on probation? Well, take me back 2-3 years ago. It's like, yeah, I'm on probation. It's like, oh shit, like now I know. Fuck, I gotta be ready for this. Gotta be ready for that. Boom, 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 boom. But I know I'm acting accordingly because I made some choices, not only here this evening, right, but in the past, right, like. Choices that led me to now they have to search me. Now they're gonna fucking do this.
I feel like I know what you're trying to say, and there's a different way to say it. I feel like accordingly is not the right way to say it.
Well, I just gotta.
You know what I mean? Because you're like, when you say a cop and accordingly, like, it feels like we're supposed to talk to them a certain way. When,
oh no,
you know what
well,
I mean?
I was about to say there definitely there is like a thing like you're not supposed to say some dumb shit.
No, fuck you.
Yeah, but you're just supposed to be respectful, like how you should be with any fucking human being. You know what I mean? Like, acting accordingly. I feel like that's such a. I just feel like that's such a bad way to say it. But I know what you're trying to say, though.
I've been through the protocol too many times. Jesus, act accordingly, my boy. Like, you know what I mean? Just keep your mouth shut, keep your head down.
Smile and wave.
Nah, just kidding. But this made me want to ask this question, right? Because I know when I have an interaction with a cop, right? Again, I'm acting accordingly. I know, especially if I know I did something stupid, I'm not going to give them a big hassle, whatever. Just write me my ticket, let me go. But I know even when I get that ticket, or even when I was on probation, right? I knew, hey, bro, don't be fucking blowing dro all up in the car. Don't be doing this. Don't be doing that, right? Because it's just high risk, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you get pulled over, it's one thing. Figure out what's going on, but check your mirrors, check your lights, bro. Stay on your toes, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Because if you get caught, you already know what's about to happen.
I'm fucked, right? Like, whatever it is I'm fucked. So, this is a sticky question, but I feel like it needs to be asked. I know young men, 32, 33 years old, who have been here a long time and have known about their undocumentation, I guess is the way to say it.
Their citizenship status.
How many years are they to be held responsible for it not being delegated into their responsibilities?
Okay, so this is a good question, because I've had similar questions, right? Like I asked my dad, like, Dad, when you came here illegal, because my dad came here illegally the first time he came. I said, Dad, when
I
you
feel
came
so
here,
gross just asking that question. I feel, but
Yeah,
it's a
why?
question I feel like I need to ask because I feel bad for my friends. Some of them aren't working right now and shit, and it's like I feel bad for them. But then it's like, Dick, you make more money than I do, bro. You know, like so, and you've been here for years, dog. Like, what the
but
first
what's
off,
years?
I
What's
feel like
years?
I
Though?
feel like
like
5 years.
years,
I feel like
like
5 years
years.
you should have been on it, bro. Like not maybe not fully completed if it takes a long time and if it takes 5+ years, but you should be in the process. Like why are you
Yeah,
not?
like not actively have
Yeah,
started
that's what I'm
anything.
saying.
Like
You
you're a
said they're in their
full-grown
30s.
fucking
How
man.
long?
Yeah.
If they've been here in their 30s, how long have they been here? But that's
Oh,
another question.
here in this
Cisco's
country,
recording, bro. Relax. No,
in
I'm
this
just, I'm
country,
just like,
since
I'm
they
just
were
like,
like children.
What's their names? No, I'm just playing. No.
Wait, what
But-
was their address?
wait, what were
But I asked my dad this, right? I said, Dad, when you came, my dad was 16 or 17 when he came, right? And I said, you knew what you were doing, and you knew that there was an opportunity for you to get caught. Yes, he said yes. And I said, and you were okay with being deported at the time because you knew what you were coming here for. Yes. So okay, you're of age, right? In Mexico, you're a man at 15. 17 years old. He's here to make money for his family, but he knew what the consequences were. Then you have my cousin who was brought here when they were 3 years old, 2 or 3 years old.
Sheesh.
No idea what the consequence is, right? So at what point now this person is in their 20s? How are you going to tell this person that they should have been documented when they didn't they probably didn't even know that they were undocumented until they were in their late teens. That's the issue. And that like if it was up to me, if you've been here since you were a kid, like if there's records showing that you went to elementary school here, kinder here, you know what I mean? Like bro, just give these motherfuckers their status.
Yeah.
Just give them.
At
If
the
they want to be a
complete-
resident, they want to be a
Wait
resident.
a minute. Well, if we're thinking about everything logically, and how I'm not condoning this, obviously I agree with this. Go ahead and give them citizenship. But if I think about everything
I said
logically-
residency or citizenship.
or citizenship.
But
Either way, they're no longer illegal.
I think they should be residents.
I agree.
personally.
I agree, by the way. But if
They should be
everybody's
residents, not citizens.
either one, they're not illegal anymore. They're not gonna now. So, but
Right.
residents, if they do something illegal, they can get deported. That's like the main difference from what I understand. And I don't
That's
think
why I said
residents,
residents
but I don't think residents can vote either, right?
can't, and they have to renew their residency.
Um.
I don't believe in it.
So.
You don't believe in residency?
So yeah, I don't know. I'd have to, I guess, do more research on like exactly what the like why there's such a big difference and why one would be okay versus not the other. Both of them are undocumented.
Listen, my dad's a resident.
That is
and
what
this
you said to
motherfucker
me.
pays his
Yeah,
taxes as a
yeah.
homeowner and like.
But
the
like,
same
but
shit
like,
that citizens
yeah, if he does everything a citizen does, like, just give him the capabilities to vote and like, we'll.
Yeah, might as well just get the. Go
Yeah,
full-
might as well just
full
go balls to the wall.
whammy. Yeah, go full whammy.
Because a test determines if you become a citizen or not.
Yeah, that take it, bro. It's a test.
No, because why the fuck would I want to study to live in a country where I could be a resident?
Because you could
If
be a
I don't want to
citizen.
vote, if I have no interest in
Because
voting,
you still have the capabilities of getting deported. You can still get
Just
deported.
lock in, baby.
Just-
USA.
if my
USA.
residency is expired and I did not renew my residency, then that's how you get deported.
Wait, but
You
no,
can't
if
just
you
get
do something
deported because you're a
illegal, if you
resident.
do something illegal and you're a resident, I imagine depending on the severity, you can get deported.
It has to be for some crazy crime, though.
If you do it,
My dad's not a murderer.
I'm not saying that you did this,
Disclaimer.
but just like, voting is cool. Maybe
Why not
Kamala,
just-
maybe
I
Kamala
mean-
would have been here. Okay.
Okay, I guess I don't have that much of opinion.
So
on
look, here we
residency.
go. Here's the crimes. Here's the crimes of what you can get deported for if you're a resident:
I thought DUI was
Murder.
one of them.
rape,
Sheesh.
aggravated felonies, drug or firearm crimes,
Oh, see,
Ooh.
aggravated
Helping-
felonies.
helping someone enter
vague.
the United States illegally,
Gangs.
marriage fraud, flight of an immigration checkpoint, failure to register as a sex offender, and overstaying your visa.
So then, what's the point of having a visa if you can just get a residency?
If you just overstay it as well and get deported, imagine. No, but okay, but what I was gonna say is
Visa. Oh, because visa is an allowance from your country. Residency is allowance from the country you're residing in. That's the difference.
Huh. Interesting.
just become a citizen, bro.
Gang, gang.
I was gonna say too, if we're doing the same like logical tree, then that 2-year-old that came over that didn't know he was coming over should still get fined in order to become a citizen, right?
I would say no.
I would say no too, by the way. But if everything's gonna be all equal and all chilling, everybody's the same, then
No,
No.
because you can't do that.
No.
You can't do that
No.
because then you would
Why not?
try
They
adults and
came-
juveniles differently.
no,
because
wait,
your-
but
your,
but
your
when
juvenile fines are expunged once you turn 18.
Yeah, you can't fine a juvenile for like that. Logically, that doesn't make any sense, right? Because even
just
in
don't
our
do
own
it.
country,
you would
we
still
try
be you would still be
we try juveniles and adults differently.
you would still be committing an illegal act in the very moments you're there. The fact that you're here is illegal. Like that's by
there is
definition what's
a-
going on.
Yeah,
But
but you
there
had
is a
no
thing to it.
choice. You had no will. No. free
You
will
once
in
you
order to do
understand that, you could go back. Technically. Could go back
Technically, if
and
you
not and no longer be committing an illegal act.
any crimes.
Listen, like I said, the way I look at it is,
I
if you
agree.
can prove that you've been here from kinder, elementary school, that you grew up in this country, elementary school. If you can show me records that you went to this elementary school, there's record of you at this school, fines wiped. No, you do not have to pay a fine.
But then I could
think
AI
completion
myself.
Completion of high school. Completion of high school.
Well,
Or
those are dreamers. We already allow that.
some kind of GED or something.
Could I do it online? Like if I complete it online?
Well, well, sure. I mean, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
how you
see, then
complete it.
I feel like that at that point we're making too
See?
much.
Because now even like a 15-year-old who comes over, a minor here.
What does completion of high school prove about anything?
that you completed high school?
Ooh,
what does that-
Kelly
What does
Grigg in the
that
comments.
prove for your citizenship purposes, though? Right?
Hold on, check this out. Depending on the case, the courts can help. Depending. Many years ago, courts gave my dad the opportunity to get his citizenship, even though he had multiple drug-related felonies, but had been here since he was 3 years old and never knew his mom brought him here from Spain with fake documents. Not everyone is that lucky. Kelly Grigg from 3. Shout out.
Shout out Kelly.
Yeah.
Well, now that Trump is president, that would never happen.
Yeah, he'd be like, "There's the door."
Gang, gang.
Yeah.
I feel like the biggest. So, we'll see, right, what the numbers are, because allegedly the dude Tom Holman, the dude who's in charge of ICE or immigration or whatever, I guess he's in the hot seat because they're saying that they're not finding people, right? So my thing is, this is again cool. You're not finding people, but I don't see why they would halt visa applications and immigration applications and stuff like that, or they had it on pause or whatever. Like, let these fools just, dog. If you can't find them, we're playing hide and seek now. Like, like this is the ultimate game of hide and seek, dog. If you can't find them, you can't find them. Tough.
Yeah, but eventually these motherfuckers get tired of hiding, bro. That's when you get their ass.
Fuck them. Hey, but bro, okay.
Fuck them.
If we're gonna play break the rules, let's play break the rules. Okay, cops and robbers. They're the cops, we're the robbers. As long as they don't find me, we win, right? But once they catch me, I lose. That's the game. So if they don't find me and I can get to the immigration office or do whatever the fuck I need to do before they catch me, right? Like, so like I guess that's why I asked that question earlier is like, how long does somebody wait until we hold them responsible? Because now you're getting caught, right?
Yeah.
And how long have we been playing this game of hide and seek with your dumbass? Like,
I don't like.
Have you been getting a paycheck? Like, what the fuck?
I don't like Trump, and I never condone this, but this is exactly how you do it. Okay, Trump comes out, press conference. He says, tomorrow I'll be signing an executive order that states anybody with this hashtag on their Instagram are getting citizenship. You just have to put it on your Instagram. Okay. Tomorrow comes, flooded on Instagram, since he's nut buddies with fucking Mark Zuckerberg now. They go, get all of these tags, get all of their locations, and let's fucking get them. And that's how you get them. That's how you get them.
That's all bad.
That's how you get
all. See, that just shows how twisted and sick of an individual you are, bro.
That's how you do it, bro.
You're
That
What
just
am I
shows
supposed to-
that just shows to never
like
be on
it.
your bad side.
I like it.
No. Whoa. By the way, I said I don't condone this shit.
You don't
horrible.
condone it, but you're
But it's
able
just-
to think of something like
What's the
that.
problem
Yeah.
with Zuckerberg?
Absolutely.
What's your issue with Zucks? What's the issue with
Zuck, bro,
I don't know.
has fuck you money and never knows when to say fuck you. Okay, he bent the knee to Trump and started sucking him off like all these other
Bent the
fucking
knee how?
billionaires.
Bent the knee how?
I don't know. He's just been doing a lot of shit.
But bent the knee how?
He
You
bent
just
the,
said it.
he bent the knee by
Ni
he-
hao.
Whoa.
he redid all of his fact checking just because people didn't like it. Not even people. It was mainly the news on Trump and stuff. And then he went on some big ass binge on
That started with COVID. That started with COVID.
no, but he backpedaled a lot on his on political stuff in general on Facebook and stuff like that.
What was that political stuff?
Wasn't it first the Hunter Biden stuff is what like
What
I
was-
think
what
really
was that?
well let me
Corpse is
answer
getting
one at a
fucking
time.
wrecked right now, bro.
I know I have to go to
Like,
I have to go
let's
to
see-
bed
let's
right
talk
now.
about it, let's talk about
I
it.
can't be
He's
I can't
fucking
be
engorged. Look at him. He's
All right,
engorged.
for next episode, we'll talk
We
about how the
do the
Democrats
next one.
suppressed information via Facebook. We'll start there.
Did they though? What did they do exactly? What does that
Yes.
mean?
Huh?
What does that mean exactly?
The Hunter Biden laptop
What about
story
it?
is a perfect example.
What does that mean though? What did they
Look, you're
suppress? And
opening up
how
a
did
can
they
of worms
suppress
you don't
it?
want to, Damien.
What did they do?
They purposely had fact checkers go in and try to debunk the Hunter Biden laptop story as being fake, which later on came out.
Wait, hold on.
true.
Because from what I understand, there was some suspicion on some Russia crazy shit happening. Now, whether or not that was true or not, only time could have told that, right? They were just going on a hunch of like, this could be some Russia shit. Maybe chill out on this until we figure it out. It ended up being true. By the way, everybody still knows about it. So I don't know even how it was suppressed. If you and me could even talk about it right now, how is it even like close to being suppressed?
When you also have these quote unquote fact checkers who are trying to debunk it, it's easy. It's easy to stifle that. Around the same time his dad is up for election, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. So who
Now we're
who's
getting
next-
into
who's-
conspiracy though. Now we're getting.
Well, yeah,
no,
like
that's not a conspiracy. That happened.
I mean, the chain of events happened, but like in what world? I mean, like if you're suspecting some Russia shit, yeah, of course. And ideally, we don't know this because it's not that world. But if shit happened on Trump, and we suspected that it was some Russia shit, I'd imagine the same shit happened.
what about the other throttling?
About what? I don't know what throttling.
Like, so you can like shadow ban pages and stuff, like the pages that were trying to publish stuff about the Twitter files and other government suppression throughout social medias.
Mm,
I'm gonna get you a little fucking aluminum. hat,
so I
bro.
don't know.
No, it, like,
I don't
really
even know if we can. I don't even know if we
nothing.
could really figure out because to know that something was being suppressed like that to that level, you would have to have some back end understanding that nobody in the public would probably have. It would only be like engineers at Facebook that'd be able to probably speak to something like this.
Have you seen the Twitter files and the stuff?
I
like
haven't
Matt-
read through them exactly, no. But from my understanding, from people who I trust have read it, these things are not in there. But I could try to read through them. There's probably a lot of legalese and crazy shit in there. Not crazy like conspiratorial. I'd just be crazy like a lot of A lot of shit. There's probably a lot of shit in there.
And like Mark Zuckerberg himself has said that the White House went to him saying these things.
Yeah, that's after he got on his knees and throated
All right,
Donald
guys.
Trump.
I'm just saying.
That's also, by the way, after Donald Trump said that he would throw Mark Zuckerberg in prison. And how that isn't pressure is kind of like a double.
But that wasn't whataboutism. You just hit me with a whataboutism. Yeah.
No.
damn it.
I said, wait a minute. That was not a whataboutism. I said,
That was a whataboutism.
I answered your question exactly. You said the fact that Mark Zuckerberg has said this on a podcast. I said he did say that. This is after he throated Donald Trump, which is also after Donald Trump said that he would throw him in jail.
Okay. That's fair.
I'm acknowledging that this is true. This is true. He did say this. I'm not even denying that. But I'm saying that with the chronological timeline, we have to make sure that we know where these things happen in time.
This is all my fault. I shouldn't have brought up
the
politics.
democratic suppression of free speech on the next
Such
podcast.
a good
Thank you so much.
podcast.
Listen,
We're having such
Pudge,
a
I
good
love you.
podcast.
There's no bad blood. There's never bad blood.
No, I know. I'm just joking.
Oh.
I'm just joking.
Oh my god, dude.
I always say it always winds up political, and it was my fault this fucking time.
It's all good. I love it, okay?
Not every time.
This is why I come back. Because of the odds of it being political, okay? I'm in deep.
Thank you for another episode of the Usual Tuesday podcast. We've been gone for 3 weeks, man. So if you're watching this on the playback, just remember, fuck them. Thank you guys. As always, you guys stay healthy. To the community, you guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much for sticking out the long 3 weeks. But, we had to refresh. We had to do a couple things. But we'll be back next week. As always, you guys stay healthy, stay happy. I love you. Keep smiling. See you guys on the next one.
Peace. Be safe, everybody. Thanks so much for these two individuals being such amazing co-hosts. And thank you for listening, watching, viewing, and subscribing. Peace.
No. It's been 3 weeks.
Bro, thank you for watching, whether that be on live, on the playback for a minute, a second, or the whole time. I appreciate you. Thank you.
My man. Corpse Collection. CorpseCollection.com. Big Corpse. My boys. 0%. Save one. I appreciate you, fellas. Every week, you guys know the deal. John 15:13. Greater love hath no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends. Yeah. Choose the soldier way. Until next time. Wow.
That one was a short one this week.
I know.
I love it.
Hey, choosing soldier way.
Mm-hmm.
All right, boys. We'll see you guys next week. Love y'all. Y'all be safe.
Peace.
Have a good week. Peace.
Ba-da, ba-da, ba, ba-da, ba-da, ba, ba-da, ba-da, ba, bam, ba-da, ba-dam, ba-da, ba-dam, ba-da, ba-da, ba, ba. Alrighty, thanks so much for watching, everybody. Oh my god, my camera's taking a shit right now. Oh my god, it does not work. There we go. Jesus. Skinny arc is coming. We are gonna get skinny around here, okay? Thanks so much for watching. Thank you to my girlfriend and the 2 other people who are in the chat right now. Be safe. I'll see y'all in the next one.